Let's do it. Are you going? Is the
Hmm?
clapping thing on there?
Who got the mouse?
Y'all loud. Sorry. Alright,
Are we live?
we loud, baby.
D-Lo.
We,
Hey man, you know y'all. They said we couldn't D-Lo. I'm D-Lo. You know they said we couldn't do it, man. They
So we
said we
can
couldn't
do
do it,
what?
man. They said we couldn't come on another week and give y'all this fucking brilliance, my nigga. This fucking medicine, guys. Okay.
We did.
They said we couldn't be the number one podcast in KC. They said we couldn't
But
do
what
that shit.
happened?
We did
But
that
what
shit.
happened?
We did that
You know
shit.
what
You dig what I'm
Are
saying?
y'all paying
I don't
attention?
even know why y'all even.
I don't think
try
that
to-
ready, man.
I don't know. They don't know who people are. You
Listen,
listen.
we gotta introduce
back,
everybody
man.
real
You
quick,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
We got two special guests in the motherfucking building.
Sure do.
I'm gonna get to that in a second, though, man. To my left, I got Montel in this motherfucker. To my far right, Quay in this motherfucker.
Hello.
D-Lo.
Hey, y'all know I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm gonna always be here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna always be here. Nah, man, but we got two very special guests. Introducing Pooches to my motherfucking left.
my nigga
look at my nigga.
Pooches.
He in here, gang.
My
You dig what I'm
nigga
saying?
Pooches.
Hey, man. That's my nigga, man. What's going on? How you doing? Give it up for Pooches, man. Give it up. Oh, shit. What's
Oh,
up?
shit.
Dig what I'm saying, man? My nigga Pooches, man. What's
My
up,
nigga
man?
Pooches.
We got pooches.
Then
in
we got the
building.
mental health advocates, Tommy motherfucking Clay. in
The
here,
one
man.
and the
one and only, yo. The young OG,
So
man.
let's give it up for Tommy.
Let's give it up for Tommy, man. How you doing, man?
Legendary,
Well.
man.
Is it legendary?
We got a living
Yo,
legend. We got a
the
living
Zenith, man.
legend
Come
in
on.
here right now. You
Come
know
on,
what I'm
man.
saying? We got a living legend in here right now. So stay tuned.
Dude, you're silly as hell. Anywho, yo. But nah, man, talk to me. What's going on? How y'all been, man? What's going on this week? What's going on? Quarantine still got you niggas locked up? What's up?
Oh, they pushed it back to May 15th.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
fucked up in the game.
just- I'm tired of being in the house.
Time to be
I'm
in the
tired.
house. You don't do shit no way.
So what makes you think I want to be in the house?
What else was gonna do?
I was gonna go out and do stuff
Yeah, all right,
with
whatever.
y'all, preferably.
Well, no, touche, my nigga. We
Never
do be out
mind.
lit
Nah,
though. We
fuck
do
it,
be
fuck
out
it.
lit
I
though.
don't
I
do
can't
Oh
shit.
God, we
do
be
I
out
sit
till like
at the
6 in the
house.
morning sometimes.
Yo, facts, yo. If y'all don't see us in traffic, man, you get tardy to the party,
You don't
man.
be
I
out.
don't know, yo.
You don't
Facts.
be out if y'all don't see us in traffic. Shout out to Bree Jackson. You know what I'm saying? She
Hey,
just
man.
tapped in.
Facts.
Always.
What about you, D-Lo? What's going on, man?
so
What quarantine life got you like?
What quarantine? I don't sit in the house. I don't sit in the house, D-Lo. That's dead. You know
said it's
what I'm saying?
dead?
Yeah, I can't.
You out here fucking
me
with it.
personally, I can't.
I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying? For reasons we can't say on the show, but I can't sit in the house all day.
Understandable.
Let's just say that I just can't do it.
You out here though. That's all
yeah,
you need to
yeah,
say.
for sure, for sure.
Understandable. I can dig it. Montel, what about you, bro? You ain't doing shit. I'm already knowing, yo.
I don't be doing shit. Don't.
Niggas. What about you, man? What's up, Mr. Clay? Well, man, talk to me, bro. These niggas, man. What's going on? What about you,
Man,
man?
introduce yourself, man.
Man, tell these people about what's going on in your life. Talk to me, man. Who you are.
How's everybody doing today? I guess the quarantine life has affected me greatly, but I feel like it has been, very potential for, figuring out different hobbies and stuff that I like to do.
Really?
I go to University of Iowa, but due to the COVID-19 that I'm home for a few weeks, so
Right.
I've just been reading a lot of mental health books, writing, still doing assignments, but, trying to figure out ways to be better for myself,
What was you studying up there at the school? What was you studying?
My major is clinical psychology with a minor in African American studies.
Woo.
Boy, let's give a round of applause on that shit, man. Come
Yeah, hold
on.
Yeah, let's give it up
Come
for my
on,
boy
man.
Tommy, man. Come on, let's give it up for my boy Tommy, man.
Appreciate it.
So what are you looking to do with that? What are you looking to do with that?
I plan on opening the world's largest psychological and mental health center. Being
Talk your
black
shit.
and being in America, these things are prevalent to me, and I see things that affect us every day from being young and just the life that I experience. I want to be able to, change stuff within my own life and the places that I've been and the people that I've met.
Okay, I can respect that. I like that. So, what are some of your like short-term goals you gonna do to achieve that? Because we all believe in long-term goals, but it's not gonna. You can't. You gotta
can't.
put in the legwork.
Yeah.
You do what I'm saying? So, like, what are some of your short-term goals to achieve that?
I believe some of my short-term goal is, to obtain the degrees and, work in the community, because that's where it starts first.
Right.
Where where you thrive and where you experience the things, because you have to be there for these things. And, obtaining these degrees, talking to people that I know, and just being there for people, because being a part of mental health is understanding that your mind is always stagnant. You'll never always just be happy, sad, angry, and stuff like that. And learning from people is one of the first steps into becoming a mental health advocate in person.
Man,
Okay.
nobody checks on me more than Tommy. Like he's always in my inbox or on a post, just asking me how I'm doing, making sure that my mental health and my well being is good. So he really practiced what he preaches. Like he wants people to make sure that they're okay, and that if they're not okay, they have a safe space to say it. So I definitely see you, moving forward within that era and doing great.
Yo,
Cause
Tommy
you're
on some
doing
Gandhi type
awesome.
shit, honestly. That's
Yeah,
what
for
I'm
real.
saying. Honestly,
Yeah, for real. He on some Dr. Sabi, Dr. Phil Thugnificent.
Charlamagne type shit,
You know what I'm saying?
yo.
More power to you, my boy, man. You came a long way, man. We was talking about this shit off camera, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know, but my boy used to be a hooligan. You know, we go back like
Yeah.
shit, almost 10 years now. Like,
Yeah, 10 years plus,
God
man.
damn.
and
Decade?
yeah, for sure, yes. And he used to be a hooligan. I'm talking about, like I said, he was smoking weed before coming to school high. Before it was a thing,
Yeah.
he was doing that shit. Like 100 likes on Facebook and all of that shit. That been them. You know,
That
so
was regular shit for
before,
him.
yeah, but when we had to ask to get on the computer to get on Facebook type time, that was them.
Like,
Like
you did
back
a
in
whole
them
180 in
days.
your fucking life.
Yeah, and I use that as a platform now to, to advocate for people, that change will come at any point in your life.
Hold
Facts.
on.
And that's
What
a
was
fact.
that?
And that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. So keep doing your shit, bro. Man, we all proud of you, man. I swear to
Appreciate
God,
it.
we all proud of you. Me, Lou, and everything. We super proud of you, bro. I swear
Got
to
to
God.
appreciate it, brother.
You plan on coming out with a book or anything like that?
Yes, I plan on coming out with several books. One of the many books that I want to write is about white fragility. You know what I'm saying?
Elaborate on that a little bit more. I don't know what that means.
Basically about white individuals having this fragile mindset of how they go about things versus racism, certain events and how they go about stuff, and then they play the victim role, or versus using this white platform to advocate why their issues are more important in the black community versus ours. And this is why we're stagnant. And I also want to write a book about black mental health and black women in the community, and how we can reduce the likelihood that we have these problems.
So do you believe that in the term that there's a such thing as black privilege?
I believe so, and like not in the aspect as we, obtain money, but we're in a position of cultural power. We have things that not necessarily that people are able to attain. You know what I'm saying? We have melanin. We have these physical attributions that people love to have. You know what I'm saying? People want us in sports. People want us to do all of these things. And people say, "Oh, you have these physique, you have such and such things," but why is that such a privilege? And we don't progress with these things.
Right.
Talk that shit. Yeah, talk that shit. What was about to say? Quick, go ahead.
No, ding.
You know that shit on the head.
They put it all exactly how it was. That actually reminds me of my Ignorant Weekly. That's probably where he, just situations such as these, kind of where the inspiration for that book will come from. I don't know if you guys seen this week. It was a white girl and her boyfriend. They're Georgia students, and they made a video about how to make a black person, and to put it in the lightest terms, and they put like cups of all
you
these
talking about that
stereotypical
TikTok video?
yeah, of all these and there's been TikTok videos of different people of different races just being very racist towards black people. So it's just like baffling to see people say, "Oh, well, it was one mistake, it was one thing that I did, and it shouldn't ruin my life," but we're sending people to jail, for petty crimes, for selling drugs, for trying to support their family, for whatever. But where we have these cases of where white people can be blatantly racist, and it's just okay. Like, it not okay, but it's something that's once they actually
under the rug.
yeah, and then once they get in trouble for it, it's like, oh my God, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? Because what you did was wrong.
It's the sense of entitlement.
Yeah, and racist jokes are not funny. Like, I don't think people understand
You don't
racist
think
jokes.
so?
I'm
Like
sorry.
none?
I'm
Not
sorry.
none. I'm
There's-
not
Why is
saying
that
true.
none?
Let me not.
The
Yeah,
true ones,
it's
like,
just-
yeah.
It's
that
just
should
one
be
of those
funny 'cause
things.
it's true.
Me growing up in Missouri, like literally, that's the last, slave state that was out of, the Constitution with this
Yep.
stuff. And then growing up with these things, I've seen the KKK, I've seen the white nationalists, and all of these things. Like, those jokes have power behind them.
And you up
Like,
there in Iowa.
You know what I'm saying? There's 3% black
Yeah.
people at the University of
God
Iowa.
damn.
You know
Right.
what I'm
Let
So
me
saying?
it was
say
when I was in
jokes
Maryville.
about white people. I mean, about black people from white people are not funny. They can be funny, like, ahaha, that was hilarious. That's something we would say, but it's not funny because the oppressor can't make jokes about the oppressed.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like, it's not a joke. It's a stereotype that was created by y'all, in order to shame us, and now you're joking about it. It's not funny. The fact that we picked cotton for 300 years is not funny.
I'm not saying so much that video is funny. It gets me like a joke in general, like, you know what I mean?
In general, they're not funny.
Yeah.
Some of very specific
Y'all heard
jokes
a few of
can
this
make me
motherfucker.
giggle, make me laugh. Like there was a couple of years ago, it was like tweet like it's 1878 or whatever it was. Like some of those jokes
That's what
were
I'm saying.
funny,
That
but they
shit's
were coming
funny.
from the perspective of a black person. So it's like, okay, they could have related to the times.
Or when
but
Kanye
it's like,
said slavery was a choice or some shit like that.
yeah. See now,
I mean-
but that wasn't funny. Everybody was looking at him like.
But I mean, like,
what?
I'm not saying what he said was funny. I mean, the memes going along with that was funny. You dig what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. But they were mostly coming from black people, because black people can make jokes of their own situation, but when it's the oppressor
I see
coming
your point, I
down
see your
making
point, I
jokes
see your
about
point.
real life situations, it's like,
As a coping mechanism, because that's all that often that what we do, because you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying, we have this narrative that we're always a joking, laughing nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know what I'm saying, even within ourselves, we'll say certain things, you know what I'm saying, as a joke, but real life, this is real life things that happen.
for real.
My great grandmother's 96, and the oldest person in my family is 110. You know what I'm saying? This history is not like, you know what I'm saying. When I talk to this lady in my family, how she lived and how I lived is definitely totally different. You know what I'm saying? And
For
it's,
sure.
And it's raw, the raw emotion behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna crack a white joke because it's just personally me, and I have friends of all different types. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we have to crack jokes in order for these things to, you know what I'm saying, to reduce the likelihood that stuff hurts our own self is crazy, because it's funny to us, but as a kid, would this thing be okay? Would these like jokes be okay to ourselves?
You're right, but I think it's what it is it's a way of us taking that power to hurt us from them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why we call each other nigga all day long, but a white person can't do that. You do what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's our word now. We took that power to, they can't like.
So you feel like that was kind of something we got in reparations in a way.
Excuse me, you said what?
That was kind of, all that coughing and shit. You good?
Hey, you know, we fresh
It's
from the
the
session, man.
Rone.
You know, we fresh out of session, man.
I
I'm
dig
feeling
it. Nah, but I was saying that I feel
Usually
like
I
what
have
you was kind of
water.
saying was like our language, I guess, in a way, is kind of reparations for slavery. You dig?
what you mean reparations?
Like we didn't get 40 acres in a mule, but we got language in a way. Like I can say anything I want as a black man. You dig what I mean?
Not
Nah,
reparations.
no.
It's conditional things that we learned under these conditions. These are survival mechanisms for us. We laugh at everything to cope with things. That's just how we sing and we go to church, because that was the only time during slavery for 300 years we were only treated with respect. So it's like if you only have these good things, singing, you know, being athletic, being able to make a joke out of everything, and that's where like folk tales and stuff comes from us being able to take the little things in life and get even better at it.
Can you dig a little deeper, please?
About which specific part?
Just in general, like the whole statement. Can you just
Like
dig a little bit deeper?
so over 300 years of enslavement, 300 years is enough time to evolve. It's enough time for people to evolve into, for animals to evolve into something to better fit the environment. If we, for 300 years, were forced to drag chains, be whipped, pick cotton, and to become these extra muscular, extra strong, extra buff, and, you know, type of people, then we're now... Our bodies 300 years ago are not the same as they are now, because you know they've worked and evolved in so many different ways. That's why we don't grow hair on our arms or as much hair anymore, because we've acclimated to the room temperatures, because we can control our temperature nowadays. So we've evolved in this way. So we've created patterns of so consistent over this time and during that time that it's embodied in us. That's why we sing so well. That's why we are more athletic. That's why we're able to be out in the sun, because we were evolved this way. And speaking specifically on Sundays, when we're treated better, is where we get our drip from. I don't know if y'all watched this show called Black AF, but it kind of
I tried. I watched like 30 seconds of it. I couldn't do it.
It
shit
kind
was-
of
oh
it
my
put
God.
me on this word called
I
peacocking.
never heard of it before.
Yeah, peacock.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
So basically, the ability for us to have a certain swag about us, but to be looked at in a bad way for it. So the reason that we dress so well is because on Sundays would be the only day that we would be able to dress up,
Right.
because we would have to go to church, and that's where they would go and to show us off. So we come out and we all have to. It's about being accepted by the way that you look, because we have to have on this, you know, on with us being with us having this type of a swagger towards us, it's just it developed within our character. If that makes sense.
I get what you're trying to say. We got a lot of comments though.
Let's read one.
Oh
Let's read
yeah,
some of the
let's get
comments.
into some of those.
Brie, go
Yeah, go
ahead.
ahead. Matter of fact, we got some up there. Somebody said something at the beginning of the episode that had me puzzled.
Okay, why y'all finding it? I
Okay,
was.
so
Go ahead.
so on the on the little joke thing, Latoya Rose said, then the heifer tried to play victim because she was expelled. And then Bree followed up and was like, those aren't jokes. They say be careful how people joke with you because it's an addiction of how they really feel about you. That's how white people joke. Ian said the whole joke thing, I think there is a time and a place. Example, a comedy show. You literally pay to go and have a good laugh.
Yes.
And Bree said racism is passed down through generations.
For sure.
And Sia agreed. And then Rashay said, literally, it's one of those situations like with siblings. Yeah, I can talk about them, but you better not say it.
Yeah.
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 And so Bree followed up with Sia and said, I don't care the time or the place. A joke about black people from a white person is never okay at a dinner table or a comedy show. And she said, this is exactly why only people with humor go to comedy shows.
That's what I was kind of speaking towards when I said
I
like
was just
racist
about to
jokes can be
say-
kind of humorous, like in a comedy show like South Park.
I
That
have
shit
a
kinda funny.
sixth sense. Me personally, I have a sixth sense.
You do,
And-
Which is
I-
okay,
I
but
do
like
don't-
in like
I
a
do.
in a history class setting or in a joke where you know what I'm saying there's an acclimated climation like we're talking about a COVID 19 situation and somebody makes it black. Well, they're gonna wipe out all the black people and then
Yeah,
It's
okay,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
no.
like what
like
type of-
reckless
That's
scratch type
not-
shit. Like what you get say?
reckless press joke when somebody presses a joke too heavy to get a point because they thought it was okay and then they'll do it but
Then you-
they're not really laughing because they're serious but they want people to
But
laugh.
but for me, it's just like you ignore it. Either it's funny, it's not. If it's not, don't like. I don't. Me personally, I don't take that shit to heart. I don't. Like that shit is like, for me, because I have the mindset. It's like I heard it once. Probably gonna hear it again. It's nothing. I don't be surprised by this shit. Like I honestly expect it, and when I don't get it, then it's like okay. But it's just like I know
It's
back
not
in the
to
day,
be surprised by it,
I have motherfuckers call me the N word.
but that's not
Don't.
okay.
Yeah, I have people been racist around me.
I know, but is that okay?
I don't take no offense to that.
See, and
No,
it shouldn't
see,
even
that's the
be. There
problem.
shouldn't even be a problem in 2020 today. See, the reason why I do African American studies is the fact that we have to be so calm in order to address issues within ourselves, and we can't either be aggressive or say anything because we're looked at in this negative tone, like we're
They're
we're-
expecting it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're expecting a
And then-
reaction. That's the reason why I don't take
That's
offense
why
to
I
it.
like Malcolm X better than I like Martin Luther.
'Cause
Yes,
it's just
he
like-
did all that, but
I mean, he
There's
also
some
called him
type
a
of-
jive turkey before too. You know, Malcolm X and stuff because he said the March on Washington. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way you like, you know what I'm saying, you like to, reduce racism or work on things in your own way. That's okay. Me personally, I don't play that.
But I think
Never
Martin kind of
have.
understood what he was doing at the end, when he's saying like, "I'm integrating my people into a burning building." Like he kind of seen the flaws in what he was doing after a certain amount of time. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe Malcolm X's way was right, but I don't feel like Malcolm's way was. I mean, Martin's way was wrong. In a way.
His was more. His was more understand like how my mom always told me. She was like, people will do ignorant shit through life, but it's like they only do it for your reaction. They expect you to react to it, but the more they keep doing it, and the less you give them attention to it, they're gonna stop. They're gonna be like, okay, this is not getting under their skin, so let me.
Yeah.
Just like if you raising a
So
kid.
you feel like they
How
want
you-
more attention?
Yeah, people do that shit for attention. In my ways, because they know it's wrong. You can't say that. Oh, I didn't think it was that bad. You knew what the fuck you was doing when you did what you did.
have we not been trying that same way since slavery ended?
What?
Even before that too as
Peaceful,
well.
being peaceful.
I mean,
when has being peaceful ever gotten us anywhere? The only time, it has gotten us places, but violence not either. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about aggression. Where is our aggression? I'm not
yeah,
saying
the passion
it
for
doesn't
stuff
have-
for movement.
it doesn't have to be violence, because the riots was too far. 1990s riots, way too far. But the not sitting there and letting people beat on you, spit on you, abuse you, and they've been doing that. They've been doing that. So why are we still allowing them to? Why are we still so? Oh well, if I don't say nothing, they're gonna stop. No, if you don't say nothing, they're gonna go to the next black person who will. they're not gonna stop. That it doesn't stop by the. You gotta put it in. Some people you have to put their fire out, because if you don't put their fire out, they're just gonna keep taking their match and finding places to light it at. If
But
that
it also
match
depends
don't work,
on the public setting too. If they're doing it in public, it's gonna take one strong person to be like, "Hey, you need to cut that shit out."
true enough.
Like
True
it
enough.
just takes one person. Not you're not gonna go anywhere where there's just gonna be everybody's just spectating. No, there's not gonna be one person that's gonna be like
especially with some shit like that.
exactly.
Like-
It's just like somebody's gonna step in. So it's just like I don't see anybody just letting that shit slide. Like you
True.
can be the bigger person and just be like,
I
okay.
mean, in a personal setting, say it's me and I got two of my white friends with me, and one of them makes underlying racist joke. I'm going to tell her, it's not funny. Don't say it again. If I hear you saying it again, it's going to be a problem.
and that's perfectly fine. You can give
And-
them
and I
energy.
feel
She
like-
said she gonna bench press something. She is
and
not
and I
playing
feel
none
like
of those
that's
games.
the only way.
She
in
said
order,
that's not funny.
It's not.
And don't say it again.
It's not.
And if I hear you say
And
it
and it's like, and outside of
I
a
feel that though.
outside of sometimes things outside of a joking manner or in a joking manner still are like, if you're talking about, if somebody has special needs and you call them the R word, a retard, I'm
Dumb,
gonna
yeah.
it's like I'm gonna look at
Especially-
you like
That's the word.
you
Right
sick.
there. That's the word. Especially me
How do
being a
you
mental
feel
health doctor, they
Yeah.
definitely don't even use that word. It's mental declination because.
Yeah.
And then just with the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, whatever way you like to, approach going about, reducing stuff like that, racism and stuff like that, everybody has their own purpose and how they want to go about it. Some people can't be on the front lines, you know what I'm saying, and be, aggressive about the movement. There's other people who could be peaceful. There's other people who are passive and doesn't let them bother them and stuff like that, which is okay. Me personally, you know what I'm saying, just, one, my mom joined the Black Panther Party at one point in her life
Okay.
and stuff like that in the
Okay.
Kansas City chapter. And then two, just, there's people that advocate even within the black community that, that are white, that want to help and stuff like that. So it's just about what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Me
It's
personally,
personal.
yeah, it's just personal with how some people, because my grandmother, she grew up on the island, you know what I'm saying? She's from the Virgin Islands and stuff like that. How she's treated as a black woman and, you know what I'm saying, and how I'm treated as a black man, being from two different places, we get the same treatment, but we live two different lives. And it's important that we have to also learn that what is a way that we approach an issue and solve it with getting the point across, and also it, you know what I'm saying, it brings communication between people.
I got a question before we slide into our next Ignorant Weekly topic. Do you feel like racism is a mental disease?
It can be because, you know what I'm saying, people exercise, there's thresholds for different stuff. Like there's
What you mean?
stereotypes. Like stereotypes is what people use mentally, cognitively. You're black, so I assume
eat
that you like
watermelon.
chicken. Yeah. You're prejudiced, which is the next threshold where somebody would say, you know what I'm saying, they assume these thoughts, and because you do this stuff, they're going to exercise it. That's when it leads to discriminatory behavior, which is the exorcism of both of those things. You black, you live in this neighborhood, so I'm assuming that you're a gangbanger and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying, it's the construct of how you use it, which
The tone and manner.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you think black people can be racist towards?
I think
Like
prejudice
people.
I think we can be prejudiced, but I don't think we can
Yeah,
be racist.
prejudice, because the race was a constructed thing by white people to identify what they should call people in America. And
Lower
you know-
rankings, I think, like in a way. Ain't that
yeah,
right?
so like if we weren't considered people, and when we were 3/5 of the people.
Yep.
At that considered, we weren't even part of a race or anything. So the construct of how can we be these such prevalent things is just like confusing to me. But I understand why people would say that, you know what I'm saying, black people can be racist because it's something that, you
It's
know what I'm saying.
preposterous.
Yeah, but
That's a big
racism.
word too. My bad.
Yeah, just to power. It's a power structure in like a thing. When a black person says, "Oh, I hate a white person," it's just that. But if a white person says they hate a black person, they exercise it in a way by gerrymandering, redlining, finding ways to sabotage your situation and life opportunities and stuff like that. Because if that was the case, when before slavery was a thing, black people were living their life and they didn't enslave people. They may enslave people in their tribe because that was a village thing, but they didn't enslave people based off of color.
They did it off of crimes. More
Yeah,
Yeah.
war crimes and stuff.
Yeah.
We got a comment from Latoya Rudd, and I agree with her. She said,
What you talking about?
She said, not a mental disease; it's learned behavior. Then it becomes hard. Then it becomes hard to clear from that mentality of a racist, although it's possible, which is facts. Like
That's true.
I don't think it's no type of mental disease. Parents instill that in them, and most white people just naturally, like, that's what they taught growing up, so that's just how they are. And then some people, like the ones that's like a little more strong minded, they be like morally they like
know-
they
they
they,
know it's
they,
not
it just
right.
don't sit right with them. So they choose to go a different way. So I definitely agree with
I was just about to say
Latoya
that. Speaking
with
on
that one.
personal aspect, yeah, that shit. People. I feel like people are racist. That shit is learned. That they're around.
definitely learned behavior.
They're around a certain group, and that's they pick up tendencies of what they see, how they grew up and stuff. Like the last bitch I was with, she was racist. Her baby daddy was racist. So and like so there be
She
times
was racist, but y'all was dating.
And it's crazy how that
like
thread.
she switched up.
I was
But
about
it's
to
like
say,
the times
that's
when she
too
get
okay.
mad, like I told D, I was like, white people don't call you the N word unless they mad at you. That's the only time like she will always throw the N word at me, and I'm just like, okay.
But back to but to what you were saying before you had brought up the bitch. It made me. It made me.
Bitches are dirty, man.
They dirty, bro.
Yo, hold on. Before we continue, real quick, my bad. It's kind of off subject.
Nah, go off, bro.
Topic.
Go
Bro, let me parch my.
Make sure
my
y'all
parts.
like,
Hold on,
share, comments.
We
Make
at
sure
BLE
y'all-
Studios with Tommy Clay.
For
Yo,
sure,
facts.
for
You see
sure.
how I had to do that
Sure.
little sad look
We
before I got to this
got,
friend?
we got a living legend in here right
Yo,
now. man.
young
Go
OG,
off,
man.
D-Lo.
Yo, you bitches are fucking dirty, dog.
Oh.
And like you bitches don't be. Like, you bitches is dirty. That's all I can say. But bitch, you know you dirty. You a dirty bitch.
See?
You a dirty bitch.
All right,
You a dirty bitch.
you really-
But go ahead. I'm sorry. You dirty bitch.
Nah,
I apologize.
we gotta get into our next shebang. You do it.
Go ahead, D-Lo. Talk to me. What's up? What's on there?
Our ignorant weekly.
Yes, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go first. You do what I'm saying.
Oh Lord.
Quay said this shit in the group chat earlier. I
Okay.
peeped why I think I don't be in the group chat.
You don't be in the group chat. Bro, you got the worst group
Y'all
chat
okay?
etiquette, bro.
Y'all okay?
I be seeing, but I be busy. You do what I'm saying.
I feel you. I get where you going.
Thank you, bro. So, nigga, basically, what she said was she listed a couple of things, and what I chose from it was a question that said, is it a such thing as moving too fast? And yes, it's definitely a such thing as moving too fast. And why I chose that, is because it goes back to the debate we was having a couple weeks ago when the shit got hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean
So it's spicy in BLE Studios, man.
yeah,
So
you
it's
know, it
spicy.
gets spicy sometimes, Tommy, but it get hot sometimes. But we always find a way to get past it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We always find a way to get past it. So, therefore, it keep getting hot. But it goes back to the debate we was having about remember about the dude and the bitch. You do what I'm saying?
Where she wanted
Those
to
couple
move
dudes
in.
and bitches.
She
know what
needed
I'm
to
talking
move in because of the quarantine.
Oh, okay. The
And remember when
quarantine,
I was
yeah.
like, I don't feel comfortable doing husband
Husband
shit.
shit,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's a form of like moving too fast. You do what I'm saying? Like
I think
I
it's
feel
the
it.
identification thing. That's what you're saying. Like, yeah, it could be moving too
Yeah, hell
fast or
yeah.
too slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just depending on what you view as at the time.
Because if that's the case, it's definitely a such thing as moving too slow too. Like it's definitely if you want to go that route. I got like you right
Elaborate
about
on
that.
moving too slow though. Like being 10 years into a relationship without a ring.
I mean,
is that moving too slow?
No.
It
That's
doesn't
like
necessarily
a
be
decision
that.
state. What I
No.
mean by moving too slow is if you know that you like a woman and that you want to be with her.
Like playing games and shit.
So that
Yeah.
could
Like
be an
that
example
shit.
of moving too slow because then
Right.
you'll be upset that if this woman's with somebody else.
Exactly.
But
She
then
moves on, you
a
took-
more subtle example of moving too slow is if like you're doing all the things where she wants to, you know what I'm saying, engage in these things with you. She wants to be these intimacy things with you, and it
Letting you know she wants to be your girlfriend.
but then
She's
you're not.
throwing it at you,
And then it
you
just doesn't work like that. You're like, nah, that's not
relax.
something
Hold on,
particularly
though.
want.
But
It's-
I'm my bad. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
I'm
sorry.
not
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
please.
that's just an example of, you know what I'm saying, that maybe perhaps to somebody may be too slow. You know, really honestly, too slow is just like the definition of not being in somebody's explanation time, and too fast is just basically to me is that sometimes
Rushing it.
people rushing the thing, you know, the process.
But I kind of look at that shit in NBA terms. Like, okay, I understand you were like a 99 overall. I get it.
Yeah.
But that contract, that's a big ass contract. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
That's
gonna
gonna
fuck up
take
the luxury
time.
tax. You dig
That's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
take time.
That's gonna take time to get there. I just can't give you the whole world. You ain't proved to me you need like you whole world worthy. You dig what I'm saying?
Dead homies.
I
I can't
think-
give you
You on a
99
90 day-
overall money and you only a 79 overall. You dig
You're
what
on
I
a
mean?
99-day trial right now.
You on a 10-day contract.
I mean, and especially if that works for you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, like somebody said in comments, there is no right or wrong answer when how you want somebody to, you know what I'm saying? How you want somebody to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, there's never moving too slow, but too fast. Like if you think you're finna just move it to my crib, let's see.
Fuck up the
Relax.
rotation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure,
Relax.
for sure.
I think moving too fast can also fall under that talking and that dating, that gray area between that, because a lot of people, and it's not explained that that's what y'all doing, is just talking. Like a lot of people are just talking and they're probably not going to go past the just talking point, and they don't foresee themselves going past that just talking point, but nobody's brought up that topic of moving on. So I guess that's kind of moving too slow. Y'all in a situation that y'all know is not going to go anywhere, but one of y'all or both of y'all are continuing the situation just because it's there. So that can be an example of moving too slow. Moving too fast is, I think it depends on.
Give me a time limit.
So I was about to say,
moving too fast.
I was about to say,
Give me a time limit on moving
I
too
was
fast.
just about to say. So when do you think is the perfect times where you like? When do you know? It's like the right. You made that choice. Like okay.
As soon as she
You
says
can
it, then, because that's where some people are like, "What? You said you love me? Oh, that's it. Move
That's
in.
it.
Come
Yep.
on and
Right,
stuff like
for,
that."
Oh God, yeah.
And then
Cause-
me being a mental health advisor, you know what I'm saying? I like to evaluate people, see what they do under certain different circumstances and
Right.
stuff
I
like
feel
that.
you.
Because nowadays people really don't give people the time to really know them or do certain stuff. Because once you see a red flag or a sign,
You got to do it.
it's out there. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's me.
And that's what.
That's
and
me.
I like it. Like the times that I've given advice, like church. I have a lot of female friends. Just like I have a brotherly instinct.
The vibe, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like females come to me, and I always tell them, I was like, give yourself 3 months. Like that 90-day trial. That's what I mean about that, because you can learn a lot of things in 3 months about a person. That's it. It's
Hell
just
yeah.
like you. That's what they do at jobs. They see how good of a worker you are. That's what you're doing. It's pretty much a job. I'm treating it. All right, I already got the application. We already discussing you doing. You went through your interview. Now I'm going to give you this 90-day trial. See how you move. And I'm gonna observe you. I may not say shit. I may let some shit slide, but just know that I'm peeping that.
So can Tommy get said like it's red flags and shit like that.
Yeah.
So is it like a 3-strike rule with this 90-day thing?
No, I mean, it depends on the person. But like for me, it's like I'm gonna observe your fuck ups. And after that 90 days, then we gonna have that review.
Oh,
and
y'all
I'm
better
be like,
than me.
you either go get
Y'all
the-
better than
you
me,
finna-
because as
you
soon as
finna
I
get
see
that-
it, excuse me,
Yeah, right.
this is
Yo.
this isn't
Nah,
gonna
I
work
don't play.
out.
I don't play
Throwing
no
the flag.
Yeah.
So y'all pull your ace out.
With me, with me, it really all depends on what it is. Like some shit is like,
Principle.
yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm big
principle
on
more-
principle, and
yeah.
it's like some shit is it's really not that deep. You know what I'm saying?
So do you put your joker right off top, or is it just like you keep the joker to yourself?
Oh no, you know me. You gotta say
You gotta
the
keep the
joker
spades, man.
for that
Oh, God.
perfect
But
opportunity.
I
to
am
the end.
the ace. It's just the morality thing is a big thing with me. What you do as a person and stuff like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because people, everybody's principles is definitely different. Because that's why some relationships don't work out. But some people have perfect principles, but them as a person is not okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I bet you, if your girlfriend doesn't cheat on you, doesn't do anything, but she does a line every day, every hour, you're probably not going to be likely to. This is going to be a girlfriend for an extended amount of time.
Talking
That's a
is
fact.
not a stage.
Is that one of the comments?
Yeah.
Talking is definitely a
Talking
stage.
is
I mean,
definitely
it just depends how you looking.
Talking is when you
'Cause, yeah.
give
Yeah, go
somebody
ahead and try to
if
cap
you get
free.
let me give y'all the breakdowns of how the dating thing is supposed to go. You're talking. This is when you meet somebody out about at the gas station, at the club, whatever. You give them your
an
number.
interview.
Y'all are texting, y'all are talking, y'all are communicating. He may FaceTime you, she may call you. It's something simple. It's not nothing more than what it is. Y'all got the talking phase confused with the dating phase. The dating phase is when you guys are dating.
That's for you sad ass bitches out there. Sorry, play that track real quick. Sorry,
Bitches
playing
really be
rock.
crying.
Sorry about that.
When you're
Go ahead.
when
Go
you're
ahead.
dating.
The sad bitches in the background crying. I'm sorry. You don't hear them crying? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
We letting
can't
you
when they're
talk.
crying.
Go ahead. We letting you talk.
When you're dating somebody, this is dating. When y'all go out on dates, y'all talk to each other. This isn't the only person you're dating. You can go on multiple dates with different people. If you want to take somebody out on a date, or if they want to take you out on a date, there's nothing wrong with that, because you're not exclusively in a relationship, which is the last phase, which one of y'all have to ask,
That's true.
Stop pretending
Thank
that y'all
you.
are in relationships with people when y'all are not. If y'all never had that conversation that me and you are together exclusively, boyfriend and girlfriend,
Have that have that
No, for
discussion.
real though, bro.
if
Like
it's not that
dead
discussion,
ass,
then
bro.
that's not what it is. Stop being so. I understand y'all feelings are caught up in a situation, but if it's not a conversation that y'all have had, cut it out.
Yes.
You can talk. You can talk and date multiple
It's-
people. You
it's
cannot be in a
It's a
relationship
threshold
more
because
than,
you know what
more
I'm
than
saying.
one person.
It's a communication thing. If you're gonna be just as confused as you're gonna start to be at the end if you don't ask any questions.
You have to ask.
What do you want
questions.
this to be? How would you like this to be?
How long
Would
do you
like
see
know
this
what I'm
going
saying?
on? Are we
Exactly.
just doing
I
this?
was-
You really need to ask them what are their plans, what are their goals. Like,
What would you?
need to know
Yeah.
that upfront, because if you ask us later down the line,
And you don't know. You 6 months in, and y'all still talking.
that's where that
Okay,
That's
so
how-
Tommy, I got a question for you. Go ahead, Bree.
that's
I
where
mean,
that 90 days come in. 90 days is you learn if
90
you're
days
going to be
is
able
not
to
enough
deal
time.
with that person, because they're going to show you who they are in those 3 months.
See, my
Now,
problem.
now down the line they'll show you more. But what I'm saying is them 90 days is we're giving you a chance to show who you are. And then
I'm getting to know you.
okay, so I'm glad you. Go ahead. I
we're
didn't mean
letting
to.
you know you're trying to basically figure out if you're willing to deal with that or not. If you're not willing to deal with it, that's when you cut it off at that 3 months. It's done. It's over with. It's not more.
I'm glad you said that because it actually goes into the topic I was going to ask Tommy. Cause okay, so within that 90-day trial, what exactly are the things that like you looking for? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like what are you looking for in a woman?
Yeah.
But like what are you
What are
looking
you
for?
asking? What are you wanting
Yeah,
to know?
though, yeah, that.
So, like, from learning from my older sister and stuff, like they got together and instantly got married. It was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But they asked
What the
questions.
hell?
But
Happens to some people, though.
but the thing is, my sister is very, very picky with her man, and like how they both are, they click. And it's just like they tell me they all the time. First when they first got together, the question they was asking, "How's your credit? What's your goals?"
Sounds like they know
Like-
what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's number one. Rule.
They had,
Nobody
they're
knows.
established, they're settled. They know what they want in life, and that's pretty much what they was asking. What do you want in life? Do you plan on having any more kids? You want to get married? How you feel about this? How you feel about that? Like, what is this? What is your goals? What is your plan? Like, they wanted to come together because when you add another person into your life, that's gonna be a significant other. Y'all want to be able to do things where y'all can things don't affect y'all negatively.
So
So y'all want to come up together and not hold like do
first
tit for
step-
tat. Y'all want to be like at the same level.
Your
Okay.
question was, what do you look for?
no, and
What do you want? Like, what are you wanting to know?
yeah, that shit. And then cause then I the hell I just forgot what I was about to ask. I forgot.
What are you
So-
looking for in the 90-day period?
Yeah.
That is what
Oh,
you asked,
that's what I was
yeah.
about to ask. So did they decide that they was gonna get married in 90 days?
Felt like it.
No, not with me. I'm talking about like their future.
I know,
Like
I
what?
know
Like
not with you.
You talking
nigga.
about?
I'm talking
You
about
talking
with
about your
each
brother
other.
and sister?
When they got together and asked each other those questions, was your credit like? All
yeah,
that
like
type
they
of
got
stuff?
to know
Take
each other.
them
She knew
after.
instantly from going through that process and like just
How
getting
long
to
did
know
that? How
him.
long do you
They
know?
got-
How long was that process? Because I mean, I know it's not.
They got
your
married in
relationship,
like
so it's
I want to say it took like they met each other and got married like after 6 months of knowing. each other.
Sometimes you just know. I
Okay.
can't
Yeah.
fight
They've
that, yo.
been-
Sometimes you
they've
because
been
see,
married.
and somebody
They've been-
somebody said that in the comments too. They said
Yeah.
6 months is about they
They've been-
trial period.
You mean
They've
like
been-
for
They've
marriage?
been married. They've been
not
married for
marriage,
like
but just
7
to see
years.
if they wanted
I wanna
that
say.
trial that y'all was talking about. And
Wait, is this 90? Is this 90 days to figure out if you want to be in a relationship with somebody?
Yeah, if you want to take it to the next level.
yeah,
I feel like I need a
there's
little bit
no
more
yo.
time.
Yeah.
Just because I know myself, I'm an analytic person. I watch you know what I'm saying? I watch how
Facts.
people think, how they
And
do
that's
stuff.
why-
yeah, you gonna
And then
pick that person apart a lot.
Yeah, and within those 3 months, you figure out something. But then within that year, you know what I'm saying? Somebody starts to get more comfortable. It's not
That's the
most-
representative
yeah.
you're dealing with it first.
No.
It's about the comfortability thing. People do stuff when they're comfortable versus stuff when they're in a tense situation and stuff like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? I was talking at one point, you know, I was talking to a woman who didn't very feel comfortable that I had a lot of women friends, and I said these women in my life are just as important as you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, so do you feel like you could, you know what I'm saying, this is something that you could see having in your future? I'm like, I'm not going to get rid of these women in my life because they're just as important.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That something was a threshold that she didn't want. So it's about,
It's okay.
you know what I'm saying? You find out things and stuff like that. I'm a very sociable person. I love talking to people. I know so many people that, you know what I'm saying, it makes some people uncomfortable. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't want certain things. And you got to put people in environments so they can exercise what they'll actually really do, because you'll never know what somebody really do until they're in that situation.
Yeah.
Like how you treat a
Yeah.
waitress. I'm not going to talk to you if you think that
Oh my God.
that's just not for me, because that's a
Y'all
customer
treat everybody
service
with my
thing.
food nicely.
Yeah.
Please don't
Yeah.
spit in my shit, please.
That
Yeah.
too.
I guess
They
I'm
were
like,
like-
Or,
thinking
you know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
How
It
you
don't
treat
matter.
your
It's their
kids.
job.
Nah, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, bro, but you ain't gotta be an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? If they get it wrong several
Like,
times,
I
then
hate
then
them type of people.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay to have a problem. But you know what I'm saying? If they get it wrong once or twice, then I understand. That's like with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has faults. If I'm looking for perfect, then I'll never have a relationship.
Exactly.
That's what
That's
you.
fact.
That's what people need to get. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that-
Right there.
Say that one
You know
more
what I'm
time. I don't think they heard you when you said that, man. That was a gym
If
for
you're
their
always
ass.
gonna look for perfect in a relationship, you'll never have a relationship, because that's not something
Yeah,
that's reality
Mellow.
in life. Symmetry is not even
Get the
perfect.
round
That
of
just
applause
means
for that.
equal. You know.
That was a word, my nigga. Ooh, fucking weak. That was a gym.
Ooh, this
My
nigga
ass.
I think
What you
that
talk? What
goes
you
back-
saying my name for?
You can't look for perfect, and I think
When
that's
did I
what you-
ever say I was looking for a perfect
It-
match?
that's the only way.
But look
that
for the
anybody's
perfect person
ever
for you.
gonna-
Let me say that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Never
Yeah.
never look for the perfectionist in somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not what that person's for. That person's there to supplement you, just like you're
They're,
supplementing them.
they're your other half. Like
Yeah.
literally, it's
Thank
like
you.
my sister. She said when she met my brother-in-law, she was like she was looking for qualities and standards that she had for herself and what she wanted to see in her man, and she don't expect them to meet all the qualifications, but the damn near come close, and that's what my brother-in-law did. He came in, she instantly knew. She was like, okay, this is going good. Kept going with it, working with it, and then it's just like
And
Okay,
she
so
knew he
how
was
do
the
you?
one.
So why do you feel like you think that I'm looking for the perfect batch?
Because because
batch.
you're looking for. Let me not
'Cause we
perfect
never
like
ever
like
say
what he
batch
said.
shack.
Like what you was saying, perfect for you. Like I'm not saying that you're looking for somebody who's absolutely no flaws, but it's like if they don't follow this specific strict list, they're can't.
She ain't even gotta be perfect for me. She just gotta be a real ass bitch. You do what I
Biatch.
But what that's like
But you don't consider
That's kinda a
no
vague statement, though.
bitches
Yeah.
real
Right.
bitches.
You gotta
You gotta
consider
elaborate a little
all
bit more. That's
bitches-
vague, bro.
you
That's
have
vague
a
as fuck.
you have
and
a
then if you're gonna be
category
for
and
the
list.
and then if
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna be
have
with her
a
for a
very
long time, you
specific
probably
category and list that
You
you
have
want your
do's
bitch
and
to-
don'ts. You have do's and don'ts.
And if she farts one time around you, she's
It's a
done
wrap.
with. So you're looking
Like Tommy
for,
said earlier, that one red flag, it's
It's
done
just-
for, yo. You're out of
Yeah.
here.
Yes,
It's
but
over
Like,
with.
hold on, let me tell you something.
How I'm supposed to
Get
the? Let me not even say that.
Say something.
I love that fucking video.
Make-
I'm gonna be like,
Divorce
I mean,
time,
that's
bitch.
Okay, let
okay.
me tell you
That's
something.
this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Flatulence is a real thing. But like, if you have like a certain habit that you have that's like a problem that we both know is an established problem, you gotta
Make sure y'all like, share, comment.
Yeah.
We are in BLE
like,
Studios.
like I understand. Like, say if you have like a problem shitting on yourself. Baby, we gonna have to work on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a
Shitting on
balance.
yourself, Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, like,
Look, we got a problem. I'm
baby, it
like,
smell
hold
like
on.
pootie in here. You know what I'm
It
saying?
smell like booty.
It smell like booty.
Yeah, and then she be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had an
Pootie
accident
pig,
and stuff
pootie
like that."
towel.
You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, "Oh, hell no, I'm out of here." You know what
Got
I'm
to
saying?
go.
But other people be like,
yeah,
We
that's
can work with
definitely
that.
me.
I got baby wipes in the car.
see me, you know what I'm saying? It's
I got baby wipes in the car.
I got
for
some.
that.
I got some
No.
cream for
Yeah,
that ass.
diaper, no shit. How old are you? Shitting on yourself?
you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you would leave her for
genetic
that?
problems is real stuff.
Ain't no. Nah, yo. You and them taco guts gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out.
I got some cream for that asshole.
Taco guns.
You and them taco guts gotta go, baby. So you telling
Yeah.
me? Okay, I know
Loose
we're kind of getting
boudin.
off subject here, but okay. So you telling me if a woman, say I was dating for a while, 6 months, you ain't never got the coochie, nothing like that, never touched it, smelled it, none of that shit.
Wait. He's
Yeah.
like 6
And
months.
she farts.
No, not even she farts.
Oh, I was about to
One
say.
day you about to go over there and get the cheeks or whatever. Y'all had a few drinks, you know what I mean? It's a good
Uh-huh.
night, y'all done smoked, you know what I mean? Whatever, how y'all do your thing, whatever. You get taking them pants off. Then you see like the top line.
Uh huh.
You're like, what the fuck? White. Okay. You pull the rest of the pants down.
Diaper.
It's a diaper.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What do
Because
you
it's-
do?
Oh my goodness.
Is she a bad baby? Why? But if she's
Oh, you're
not,
sick.
Wait. Bitch, I'm the baby.
yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
But at that point, I'm very observant. You know what I'm saying? I'm be like, she
You
has a
gonna
dress
peep.
on. Maybe she has. It's certain things that you got to observe before you even get into a certain thing. If your booty looking a little lumpier than what it was when I took these pants off, then it's gonna be.
And
what I understand.
And
that,
niggas
yeah.
know how to finesse when they niggas know how to
That's right.
finesse
But
to get them
catfishing
feel.
is real. That is
Yeah.
a
months
you know what I'm
and
saying?
no butt.
That is
6
fact.
months, no butt.
Let's just get into
It's
some-
real.
I'm not
Yeah.
going 6 weeks without no butt. I'm
Let-
going 6 days.
Let's get into
You're
some
sick
of
as
these
fuck.
comments real
Not
real
even
quick.
24
Make sure y'all
hours.
like, share,
I go
comment.
24, but that's about it.
We also have Brick House tonight, so make sure y'all
Yes,
text
please
that
make sure
line.
y'all tune in for that shit, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know
It's
that
at the
shit
very
is
end.
gonna be
Sure.
fucking
Oh, God.
hilarious.
We got a couple
bro.
of comments here. One from Latoya Rudd. She said, "Side note: 90 Day Fiance is funny as fuck. Those memes be having me dead with that girl making that face like it's that no neck man.
What face?
She was like, "Can I have a kiss?" She was like,
I might have to watch that shit.
she wasn't fucking with
Hey
it.
man, the funniest shit on TV, I promise you.
Latoya. Oh wait, she said. Latoya Rudd also said it's also about both parties being honest about their intentions from jump. You might be ready for a relationship, fucking
Hey.
with someone that's dating casually. Well, that is true. That is true. I think that especially when it comes to sex, people should, if you're having unprotected sex, you should let people know, hey, I'm with other partners and I'm doing this to protect myself, or I'm not doing this to protect myself. Just so they know. I think it's always good to let people know up front what your intentions are and if your intentions change.
But I feel like if y'all just talking, you might as well take that precaution anyway. Because if y'all talking, like, you really can't hold that person to, like, being faithful to you. You dig what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we're not telling them to be faithful, but be honest.
Yeah, be honest at first. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you as a person, you can't hold them for that. You got to take that accountability for
So
yourself.
I'm just so if you're having sex with other people unprotected, let me know so that I can then protect.
But I'm
myself.
gonna think that off rip though. Like if you talking to if we only talking, I'm gonna think off rip. Like, yeah, you fucking somebody.
Yeah,
Fuck
You
it.
know,
and my
Right.
thing is like I'm not worried about what you're doing. You do what I'm saying? Like I'm not. That's
I don't-
not my business.
I mean,
I
sometimes, yo, it's some people out here, yo. Yo, I don't want
It's-
to talk.
That is true.
I don't be
There's
asking my
been
brothers with that
a
one person, yo. It's,
spike in-
nah,
Yeah,
yo.
You
on
say you
the
don't be
person.
doing what?
I don't be asking my brothers with that person, yo. That person, nah.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
I was about to say.
dig my
it
point?
I
depends.
definitely did.
You
what you're saying,
know what
bro.
you're getting into. Like you observing. If you already know what the moves are, like if you know that person, like or not even know that person, but know of that person, you like. I already know how you move, so I'm
Right.
not really going.
And sometimes you do know, but say you get somebody you ain't seen around the way before. This is somebody new. She don't
do
fuck
you
with
ever
none of
really
these.
know though?
You don't
You
never
never,
know.
yeah.
But if,
You
if
just
you
you're
don't.
knowing the
if
person.
you're
Yeah, you
honest
just
with people, what she's saying is being honest with people kind of helps that barrier. If people are honest with
That's true.
other people,
Communication.
letting them know,
Yes,
hey,
Brody, yes.
I'm out here doing this. You should, if you're out there doing that,
Honesty,
that's cool.
people,
Exactly.
Stop
honesty.
Stop
Yes,
lying.
Yes, yes.
Dirty bitches.
Please,
Yo,
please.
ooh, I wish you bitches would get to be honest, yo. Oh my god.
If only it
Just
worked
be
like
honest.
that though, because some people don't have the
Please, bro.
integrity.
It's
to do
really
that.
Yeah.
not.
Yo,
It's
you know
not.
what?
I
I
feel
think that's
like-
a mental disability. I
I
think that's a
feel-
mental, like, not disability, mental disorder. Yo.
What, just
Like,
being a liar?
it's being a lying, scheming ass bitch. Like that has.
There's no.
I know we're trying to be
reason
serious
all
and
the
shit,
time.
but that has. It's narcissistic. Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Narcissism?
Let's not do that.
Is that really what it is, Tommy?
Bitch,
We
you
lie
got to.
every day.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
We
there's
lie
there,
about
there's like
stupid shit.
there's thresholds for that. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Don't
are so
start
wrapped
that,
up
'cause
in
I heard an
themselves. They'll
argument this
do
morning.
they'll do stuff based off. They'll do something for somebody, but in the regards of themselves. I'm doing this.
Yeah,
because
everything they do is for their own intentions.
who we
for-
talking
for
about?
It's narcissistic people.
Yeah, like
I was asking if lying, scheming bitches is like a mental disorder.
yeah, it's called
Is there a
narcissism.
term for that?
And he was saying, yeah, it's narcissistic. They were saying,
Yeah.
yeah, that's narcissistic.
Like
Narcissism
everything,
or something like that.
everything that happens it's gotta evolve around them, and they'll flip the story, flip the narrative, do whatever it is in order to benefit them.
Yeah.
So it's just there's
Fucked up people.
it's called narcissism. Yeah.
Scheming ass bitch.
Hey, he had you fucked up.
I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But, narcissism is a form of lying, though. Some people will just, be so wrapped up in themselves that they won't even tell a fly about themselves. It's a lie. They live in this perception of a lie.
So
That's
like
facts.
are you saying like they live like they start to believe their own lie in a way?
Yeah.
People,
Yeah.
You lie once, you make up another lie
To cover that lie,
It's
and
a
you
wrap.
going.
Really
It's-
good lying.
And it's crazy because they don't
It's
know
terrible.
they don't know they don't do it, but they know what they're doing. but they're like they believe it.
So it's
They
believe
their
subconsciously
lies.
they're doing the lies.
They know it's wrong, but it's like I'm gonna tell it and I'm gonna believe it, and they'll put their
Right,
heart
I
into
believe
it, just
myself.
showing. Yeah,
So what are some of the telltale signs of a narcissistic
you just
person?
gotta
Tommy?
observe them.
Yeah.
For me, you gotta observe their actions.
I would
And then
say
you also
yeah.
and also me, I pay attention to the lies. So it's just like, cause I'm
Yes.
a listen to your story, cause I'm a catch you. Okay, you said this, but now you just said this.
I just pay attention to the shit that you lie about. You do what I'm saying?
That
like,
too.
I pay
Like
attention to the shit.
it's like,
that
what
lie
are you
about.
lying?
A
Yes.
little shit. What are you lying for?
Why are you lying, bro? Because my thing is like, who am I to judge, bro? Who am I
Right.
to judge?
I'm not
you?
God.
Talking about you got a job interview on the weekend.
Really, bitch.
You at Chick-fil-A on Sunday.
If you with
Really, bitch.
if you with dog, then
Why?
just say that.
Just
bro.
say that.
I
Just
will
bark. It's,
I will give you your space, bro. Like, no problem.
Talking about I work overnights, but the fucking place closes at 11.
It's Ronnie season. Ain't nobody working overnight, man.
Oh
I
God,
would be-
no.
There's certain lies that should just be told within this season that I'm not gonna believe.
Oh man,
That's
y'all
true.
Y'all done
That's facts.
started a war in the comments about.
I seen
who
that. I
lied
seen
the
niggas
most.
lie habitually. You know, I seen
Yeah.
that.
No,
I seen that shit.
But I feel
Listen,
as if
look, before we even
It's-
get started in that line,
Go
it's
ahead.
something that everybody does.
Everybody.
regardless.
Facts.
I
I
want
lie
people to
really
stop this.
well.
Men lie more, women lie more because people.
Men cheat more, women cheat more.
People are gonna do what they're do. People
I
are
can say
individuals.
I could really
I'm-
tell you who cheat more though and who lie more though.
I'm tired
Damn, homie.
of the blame on others when we're called out for it.
Gender,
Men, if you are called out for something, we're talking about that. Women, if you're called out for something, then that's what we're talking about. Stop saying but bitches, but niggas.
Yeah, so because when you add
Yeah,
that
Because
but
if
into
Yeah.
to solving the issue, you're saying okay, everything that I'm saying, but this. So don't listen to this, but this is the real stuff.
Right.
We got to take out the but. We got to say although in contrast because
Exactly.
we have these. We're gonna keep having these issues, and this is why women. Because I'm just gonna say women because some. Women do not like being called
About that
female and
brick
stuff
house.
like that.
Yeah.
You know what
Female.
I'm saying? It's
Really?
it's a problem.
Yeah, some
you know what I'm saying?
people- yeah.
Some women where I would not talk to no guys at all in their generation because one day be like, oh, I know what type. I see what you talk like on social media.
Right.
I see what you share. I see how you go about stuff. And then we have these discrepancies within ourselves when we talk to people. Then we waste our own time.
got a fucking point.
Because I remember I was talking to a girl. I'm like, I go to school. I do all of this stuff. She was like, so what do you like to do? She was like, well, I just like to party. Oh,
Goodbye.
You gotta set standards for
you know what I'm
yourself.
saying?
bro.
Like,
Deadass.
one for
And
yourself.
that's the whole point when I was
You know what I'm saying?
going back to the 90-day trial. You get to know a person. You like, what's your goal? Oh, I plan on
And ask questions.
doing this and doing that, but I'm probably going. I'm working at McDonald's, so I'm trying to get the manager.
And a lot of that shit is because within
But
that
you
30
flipping
day
burgers all your
period,
life. You don't want more than that.
within
Like-
that 30-day period, some people lose track in not actually getting to know the person, but in the activities that y'all do together. So yeah,
Cracking
y'all,
buns.
yeah, y'all fuck or y'all
So you
watch
falling in
TV
lust.
and y'all go out to eat, y'all do shit like that. But when y'all are on these endeavors, do y'all actually talk about anything? Is there any real communication going on? Are y'all talking about what y'all want and what y'all don't want? Are y'all talking about likes and dislikes? So in that 30-day period, although you may be dating and y'all might be going on dates, it also needs to be more communication than anything in order to figure out, what you do or don't like about that person.
Me personally, I don't like when it comes to like if I'm talking to somebody and like if I put it on a trial or I'm not pressing sex. I'm dead ass. Like I'm building my like I don't want because like if I fuck a bitch within a week, I already knew that it's not gonna be a relationship because it's gonna be
Really?
it's gonna be based off of sex. I'm dead ass serious.
Not, but if she has the
Grab the
gorilla
remote.
drip
Nah,
3000
yeah, I was
attack
about to-
me,
I mean-
we might have to do
yeah,
a free trial.
that's-
We might have to
that's
run that
different.
back, okay? I'm sorry.
That's different. If it's fire, oh yeah, I'm staying.
All I'm
But,
saying
like-
is you're not
but,
buying
like,
a car that you ain't drove.
Unless it's yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it just depends.
But
If you go to buy a car, they be like, I got wheels on this motherfucker. You gonna be like,
True enough.
wheels? That's it.
True enough. You're not buying a car you haven't drove, but you're also not buying a car
I'm
you
investing-
haven't
I'm
invested
investing-
in.
yeah, I'm
One,
investing
invested
time in
in,
this.
and two, did research about. You're not going just to buy any type of car. You're going to get a car that you
Because
really
I'm
like,
looking
that you
for.
really want.
I'm looking to see
So
if
then
I'm gonna have
once
to
you
put.
drive it, that satisfaction of doing all that research about that car makes the drive that much better, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it
If
a
we-
minute.
if we
I
talk-
need a car, boy, how much you want for that motherfucker?
I mean,
But how much? What's wrong with it? And how much do you want for it, bro? Like,
I'm not doing
me my
that because
keys,
then
dog.
Yeah, because then that motherfucker gonna break
yeah,
down.
then
'Cause you
there's some
got it during
motherfucker
tax
you're gonna
time.
have to put.
That's my
It's
point,
gonna be
Joe.
hella problems, and you gotta learn how to
That's-
fix.
The engine
That's why
light
I'm
on,
saying
any
I'm
oil.
giving it time. I want to build. I want to see what you're like mentally.
So you want to
Like,
build the car?
Not
you wanna
build
see
the
what
car,
the bitch
but
engine is
research
like.
it. Research it. You want to
Yeah.
know more about the car before you just get it. Do
Exactly.
you want to? You want to know how?
Because during that time, I can also add on to that and like improve it myself.
Exactly. Or
Okay.
find things about this car.
But say
that
you
do
research
like
this
or
car,
don't.
though, right? And
It's-
this car
and
is
it's
like
the
the
best
top
car
of the
for you.
line, best car for you,
And
best
then-
transmission, best oil. And then you get it, and that shit's done for, hit, busted, trash, all that good shit.
you really
Yeah,
not
like
pressing
most
for
impulse-
You gonna keep it?
No,
really not
you're gonna
pressing
get
Nah,
another.
I don't. I'm mean.
You can get
nigga,
another car.
a
Get
nigga
another
like
bitch.
But
me,
that mean
for
you
real,
wasted all
I-
that time when you just got at the beginning and like you know what you want then?
It's just really all how
No,
you look
because-
about it. Some people don't want to go reinvest in another car. Other people feel like they can just fix it. It's all about how you just the perception of how you want a relationship or how you want to deal with this person. Me, it just varies. It just depends on the personality. I'm gonna go with the flow, additive type
Like
of
I
person.
like your personality.
You're not gonna
but
you're not gonna
your
press
pussy
her to the
gone.
pussy. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
help
pressure, but I'm
that.
saying like if it
Yeah.
get thrown at you
I'm
like
not saying pressure, but how long do you plan on waiting to get some coochie, Montel?
Bro, I honestly they throw it at me. I don't do nothing. Like I literally, I have pussy thrown
He's
at
okay
me.
with
I
it.
just I'm a composed ass nigga. Like I don't.
I know.
I don't.
Too composed.
I don't be trying.
You like the joke.
I
No,
don't
I
try.
definitely get
like
where
and
you're coming from, though.
if females will throw themselves at you, like if you're that type of nigga,
Some-
like they
some
like
girls-
Just to see
some
if you're
girls
gonna
don't
take
want
it.
Some
Just
girls-
to see if you're gonna take it.
my thing
Sometimes
is-
it don't
Niggas are
even be
gonna
worth
take
it.
that.
Yeah.
shit.
How long?
Most
How
niggas.
long? Okay, so how
What's
long?
the longest you went waiting for it, or what's the longest you will go to get it?
I waited
I don't care. I'll
5
say-
months, but after that, the buns got greased and put it in the
Gotta grease. Gotta grease. I was
like that.
Gonna
I
say,
like that.
I was gonna say 3 months at least.
Yeah.
Maybe. But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm building my relationship off communication and all that other shit. I'm not worried about sex because it's like if
But-
I'm taking the pussy out of the scenario,
So if-
what is your mind like? What is
Yeah.
your personality? What do you want to accomplish? What is the reason why
Bro,
we're
but
gonna?
you gotta crack buns.
a good
though.
good
But you
pussy on
don't
top
have
of a
to-
good mind. Like,
Right, you dig what I'm saying?
that's like
But
2
how
plus
do
2
I-
equals 4.
How,
You dig?
how
Like
am I gonna know if
So
she's gonna
some-
have a good mind if I already fuck her within a week?
Cause,
I already know.
But sometimes they
After
might
that, you
might
don't
sprinkle
wanna
a little
know.
bit of personality
Yeah.
in with the sex and be like,
Exactly.
oh wait, we should have did this before, but I'm gonna run with it though.
Yes.
Yeah.
sometimes it
But
can
then
work
you
in
end
the
up with a
reverse.
crazy bitch.
Sometimes it can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get to know her first before, cause you don't get to know her and you crack buns and the bitch is crazy. She she do too much.
I mean,
she
that happens to the best of us, though.
They,
but that kind of go along with A+ dick though. I guess like you know what I mean. That's a different segment for a different day.
See,
Different segment, different day.
See?
Yeah, different
A+,
segment, different day, but right though.
Different segment, different
but
day.
A+ dick sometimes comes with.
How long are you waiting, bro?
Who me?
Honestly,
I wait.
how much are honestly gonna wait?
don't
It just
know
depends
now.
on the to the narrative to the situation. If we talked to her before, this is something that she would like to gauge in. Then yes, if I'm me personally, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it about probably a month and a half. To be honest, either
Okay.
you gonna know if you're physically,
respect that.
sexually attractive with me
Sure enough.
or
Yeah.
not. If you don't want something, we can. Be
I want them
friends,
to
you know?
press
my
it.
thing
Like,
is-
like I'm not saying that I'm not gonna press it. Like I'm not gonna press it as to be like, come on, let's go have sex.
Like, you're
I'm
not
not
gonna at
gonna
least
bring
smack
it.
her
I'm not
ass
gonna
or
bring it
nothing,
up. I'm gonna be
Be
affectionate.
sexual.
I will be
It's-
sexual,
I'ma
but
grab
it,
her coochie,
I'm
like,
just
what's
saying.
up, bro?
I'm saying I'm not gonna be like. I'm not gonna be for me.
He's not
Sex.
gonna do that with the intention to have sex.
For me, sex is natural. I'm not gonna force no sex.
I-
Like, I'm not
I
gonna
ain't
be like,
saying
bitch,
force it.
let's go to the bedroom. No, because I want the
Woo.
best sex. The best sex comes natural.
But you really gonna wait?
It really
though, bro?
do. You can't. This character is
I'm
something.
telling,
It's like
I'm telling you, bro. When
Like-
y'all
like,
both are
I
when
understand.
you're
I
clicking
get what
and
you're
got
saying.
that-
Like I get waiting. I understand the importance of it. But how long?
He said
3
that.
months,
I
bro?
say at least 3 months.
No.
see that's
No.
See,
that's,
that's
the thing.
why-
It
A
depends,
female-
but I can't. That's I'm saying like that's
We
my
got some
max. But I'm
comments on
saying
here.
Yeah, we do.
I'm saying just like in general, like people are different. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I
bitch
might
better
meet
fuck
somebody
something,
and then like a month later, you know.
Yeah, she better fuck something, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean, I kind of agree with Tommy with that
That's
one
character
thing.
can't.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Facts.
definitely.
What's that
Yeah,
comment
I-
said?
Sex can't be taught. Character can't. Facts.
Nah, for real though. But character ain't really, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on her.
Yeah,
Or him,
the character
or
as a
him.
person,
You know
you
what I'm
as a person, that's what coming into that communication thing. That's literally that threshold right there. As soon as you want a person, you want to deal with a person, just you already know what's up before you even engage a person. How within those 10 seconds of you either liking, clicking, talking to a person, you know what's up.
That's what I'm saying. So what the fuck are we waiting for? You do what I'm saying?
And then, but
You
what
better
if you
come
have
put
sex
that
with her,
motherfucker.
and then you know what I'm saying that it's like her mentally is not something
Oh
that
well,
you like or
you
you
do what I'm
Right.
saying? Then you just
yeah, and that's okay.
And you
'Cause
and
that's
some
part of life.
some
Yeah.
people can just let her know and be like, hey, you know.
I just don't think it's that big of a. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
because
person
you-
that's just like, I'll let you know my intentions. If I want to fuck you, I will let you know. I just want to fuck you. I don't
Some
want nothing.
girls-
I'm gonna let you know
Well, yeah,
straight
yeah,
hand.
yeah,
Like,
because
that's
you know
just-
you can't lead nobody on.
Yeah,
Some
I'm
girls
not
hold out
finna
'cause
You
they
leave.
gonna
know
let
if
you
they
gonna let
fuck.
her know that like you fucking with her. You do what I'm saying? But it's like I'm not waiting 3 months. You do what I'm saying? No matter how much I like you, I'm not going to
don't
wait
like
3
her.
months. But that's okay.
Huh?
What?
Then you don't like her. If she gives you everything that you want, and
I'm
you
put
can't
like
wait
this.
for
I'm
one
put like this.
thing,
All right. You okay? You right. I
How
ain't saying
so, though?
I ain't saying I'm gonna cut her off or nothing. But if you get to expecting me to like be faithful to you
Yeah,
type
no.
time, you're hit. I'm letting you know
See,
that right
that's
now.
but listen,
Like-
That's
but
a whole
but that's
nother
the
topic.
difference with the woman
That's
is,
a
you know
whole
what I'm
nother
saying?
topic.
How so?
I'm hit.
That's a whole nother topic.
How so?
Should you be faithful
Big
during
time.
the
The
Alright,
talking
we-
stage.
house.
But listen,
But
if
that's a
I'm
whole
being
nother topic.
faithful, that means that cat is faithful to me. That
Yeah.
means that the gate is open.
How you don't want me having? You don't want.
And
But
again,
I'm- but-
You don't
but
want me having
wait,
pussy, but you're not giving me no pussy.
listen.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
where the problem
And
comes
you're-
in. That's
you're-
where
But
communication
no,
Hold on, hold on,
comes
hold
in.
on.
see,
Quay,
that
hold on,
ro-
hold
that
on,
rolls
Quay,
right
hold
back.
on. Hold on. Wait a minute, you start snapping at me and sugar that man. Wait a second.
I didn't-
Relax.
So that rolls right back to what we was just talking about. 30 days. That's in the talking stage, dating stage. This nobody's exclusive.
But he said 3 months. He said a month. So 90 days.
30 days is the dating stage. So if you're out here having sex with other people, that is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
You don't
And
have
that
to
works-
wait on her.
Yep.
You're just waiting for hers. You're not
Yeah.
waiting on her.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna cut the bitch off. You know what I'm saying? Unless she get to like she don't want me
Yeah, don't
having
go out
sex
here and
with
fuck with
nobody.
nobody
Yeah,
else.
you're
Yeah,
hit.
that's-
She's
that's
hit.
it.
You're hit.
Yeah,
You ain't got a snowball
I ain't rolling.
chance
I
in
ain't,
hell.
I ain't rolling with that.
Snowball shit.
Like,
Snowball's
you
chance
let-
in hell, that's
you
funny.
want me to wait, but
My
you let
bad,
niggas hit?
D'Angelo.
Nah,
Huh?
no, I ain't rolling with that.
My bad.
What's talking about?
I snapped at you.
Oh, you Gucci? I ain't tripping off that shit.
I just remembered that you said that. So
Ah,
I'm just
bro, I'm
coming
not.
back.
You good, yo? Yo, let's go to the next topic, yo. I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
off
we're
that
supposed
shit.
to been on the next topic.
Low key, we got to caught up talking about sex. It happens. It
It
happens.
happens.
Hey, but that's what we talk about on.
It's a great
It
topic, yo.
happens.
Somebody said, I think
It's just a
Ty.
great thing.
Ty said she took a shot every time we start talking about sex, and her friend was fucked up. So if y'all need a game for Friday night, out the ignorance, pull it out, y'all do say, and get it cracking. Make sure y'all like,
Exactly.
share, comment. Make sure y'all
Somebody
text
coming out pregnant on
house
quarantine.
number 816-622-2256.
Yeah, preferably dark Patron. You know.
Dark
Hey,
Patron.
we smoke.
I
I
know
smoke
ya.
woods.
Yeah.
I don't drink. You know what I'm
Nah, I
saying?
drink too, G. Fuck
Plead
that.
the fifth.
I got a big ass bottle of Hennessy in my house that's been in there since March.
Do say make her do whatever you say.
get her acting loose.
That is funny.
She
Let's
do
get into
it
this
for
next
me.
topic. Lilo, take us into the next topic, though.
I would take it to our next topic, but I can't see worth a damn. So,
This is more of a question for y'all, so I'll let y'all.
who the men or gets? What do you want? Oh,
Oh shit.
For me.
Oh shit.
Because you're on here, I know you got some stuff to say.
We're going to let
Do-
you answer the question first.
Very, very, very. I think it's a very simple answer. I mean, very simple question, but it can, get a little complicated. Do men want to be loved? Is that
what?
men want to be? Because I've seen the post.
I'm about to give your ass some wisdom.
Do men want to be loved? I say, why wouldn't they?
Thank you. What are
That's
you
it.
talking
Are they
about?
not
Yeah,
human?
honestly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're like, I mean, honestly, and to myself, being a black man in society and the way that, you know what I'm saying, that we act, the way that we're treated and stuff
need it
like
the
that,
most.
you would think that people know that we need love, that it's kind of hard for us to
Perception.
establish
The
these
perception we got on
things.
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? But how we go about things, like, honestly, yes, you know what I'm saying? I come from a very loving background, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who I've ever interacted with or talked to knows, you know what I'm saying, the person that I am, you know what I'm saying? The love that you receive as a kid and as a person will make you change as a whole and who you are and how you treat and love people. You know what I'm saying? And having that mother love, because I love my mama to death, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the first loves that I've had.
Shout
you know
out
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
mamas.
Yeah, and you know my sisters and then my women friends. Those are my supplement loves. That just shows me that, you know what I'm saying, I can have a love that's not sexualized. You know what I'm saying?
It's unconditional.
So that's unconditional and stuff like that. So to say that, you know, men want to be like, who doesn't want to be loved? Who doesn't want to be accepted? Or, you know what I'm saying, put in this place where, you know what I'm saying, I love you, I appreciate you, telling your brother that I love you, I appreciate you, you're my man, I love you, appreciate you, my brother, and stuff like that. That love is like, you know what I'm saying, it's like,
That appreciation.
yeah, it's that appreciation and stuff like that. So I would say that every man wants to be loved, and some people haven't got it for so long, or they haven't received it at all, that it becomes one of those things that like, I can go without it, you know what I'm saying? But then when they get it, they abuse it because it's like, what is this? What is this feeling? Why does it feel so foreign? Why does
Or
it?
they
Talking that
push it
shit.
away.
Yeah,
No, don't stop. Keep talking that shit.
I
Oh,
think-
that was it. That was the end of your statement.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
With
I thought you were about to keep going, boy. You
with
speaking some
men
shit.
wanting to be loved, like Rashi actually left a comment down here and said everybody wants to be loved. It's how they want to be loved. That is misunderstood as not wanting love. So when a lot
Do
of
you
men,
hear me?
when a lot of men, some men have been loved very much by all of their family, like you have, but there are some men who have never been shown love, like you were saying, and can go without it. So it's like they may not either know that they need the love, or they may take that love as you trying to get one up on them, so they're pushing it away. So I think you should show people love if you don't know if they've had anybody that comes around me. I try to show them genuine love because I don't know if you've ever experienced it anywhere else. So I allow people to come in and be comforted and be loved all at once because not everybody has gotten that, especially not our men. Our men aren't. Our men are easily forgiven, but not truly loved.
Yes.
Y'all do a lot of stuff, and we're like, okay, we forgive you, but after a while, each forgiveness takes an inch of love, and then they start not knowing how to. It starts being misconstrued as all I do is forgive you, and this is my way of showing you love is by showing you forgiveness. Love is not just forgiveness; it's other things. It's trust. It's catering to. It's appreciation. It's not just I forgave you, so now you must feel the love. No, forgiveness. Of course, they shouldn't continue to make those mistakes, but forgiveness
love.
is a part of
Give
that.
her your mic real quick.
That love. Oh, I was.
No, they couldn't for real hear what you was saying.
Oh shit. My bad, y'all.
That shit been going in and out all show. You know what I'm saying? But we still buzzing though.
Fuck it though. I'm sorry. We're not fucking, but you got to fucking. I wish they were. If you heard her point, she spoke
Yeah.
some wisdom to you, my nigga. That ass
basically,
though.
Marquez is saying though, you know what I'm saying, that accepting love and the confusion of how people, you know what I'm saying, they're viewed as love within black men. If that's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's our love is shown as forgiveness for the stuff that y'all done, but it's not really showing y'all different.
Yeah,
I
which
think.
could be a problem. That is
Yeah.
exactly what, you know what I'm saying, this is why we have these issues. This is why, you know what I'm saying, we have people, you know what I'm saying, who are women beaters, or, you know what I'm saying, who go out who will say certain things on social media knowing that they have sisters and mom, and like, and they know it's not okay and stuff like that. You know what I'm
they
saying?
never
But
felt
who am
love
I?
from
I'm
them.
not here to judge them. My job is not at all as a mental health advocate and a person who's going to school to be, you know what I'm saying, a mental health doctor. My job is to understand why somebody does something.
Exactly.
You know, understanding that, because then you ever been not mad at somebody because you already know why that they did that,
Yeah.
because it is what it is, and then you're like, okay, but we can fix these habits and stuff like that. So to love men, you know what I'm saying, to get somebody to love their self, you have to show them that love, and you have to, you know what I'm saying, you made a mistake. I understand that that was not right as a person, but I still love you. I want you to understand that this is a problem and that you can fix that I'm not going to change on you as a person and stuff like that. And we got to start calling issues for what it is within our own self as black men, you know what I'm saying, the black community. Or we wouldn't have these issues. Women wouldn't say what they say on the internet if we wouldn't do what we do, and also black men wouldn't say what they say if we didn't do this stuff to ourselves and to our brothers to have these issues.
Go a little deeper. Nah. I need you to peel that back just a little.
Yeah.
A few more layers.
Like
you
Because-
did.
like that. I need you to. I just
They
need
don't
you to,
want to disagree with it just yet.
Yeah. I don't want to disagree with you just yet because I know I just know it's some truth to what you're saying. I know you got a lot of sense, but I just need you to. I don't fully grasp it. I just need you to dig a little deeper.
About the part where
That
men,
last part,
men
yes.
cause
What do we do to ourselves?
because there's no way we're not complaining about stuff that's not happening.
Yeah.
We're
It's the way we
complaining
pres-
about
it's
things
the way
that
we-
are happening. I
It's the
can't
way
tell
we
you.
present ourselves, like
Yeah.
the perception they get. Just like on social media, you putting this persona out like that you
Niggas ain't
like,
shit.
Niggas
They're
ain't,
not shit. Men are stuff, and then you believe that. Well, then fuck
Exactly.
them. I don't.
So
need
you're
I don't
automa-
need all of this stuff.
yeah, you're
and then you
assuming
go out
you
and
are-
treat these women bad, and then these women feel like, damn, if all men are gonna be like this, then I should treat it. And then it's this cycle.
A cycle
Yeah.
of treating each
It's
other
never
like
bad.
shit.
And then and it's
because
within
of-
your own self that you'll have these problems.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, when some call
Insecurities.
somebody tender, yeah, tender's a real thing. But why even go to the fact that fucking somebody's woman if you know the fact that this is somebody he's not even gonna play about, and this
Right.
is a black man, your brother in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody see them as brother. You know what I'm saying? All of that, which is okay.
I see your point though.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the things that we do to ourselves. We want somebody else. We won't want a white man to do it, but we do it to our own people, and that's where the love is lost at because we lost. There's so much lost love within the black community that we don't tend to care to fix it or to put it back.
Another example of that is how
Okay.
a lot of men talk about bitter baby mamas. Another end of that, although like you were saying, although another end of that is that men are out here creating new families every day. Men can get 100 women pregnant in a month if he wanted to. Women can get pregnant one time every 9 months. Why is it that it's so much strain put on the woman to change and alter all of her being once she becomes a mother, but that same expectation is not required for the men. It needs to be in order for families to start moving forward. So there are things that women do on their end to keep the man away from the child, but there are also men do that disrupt that family orientation as well. So it's both parts playing their hand in the destruction of our black families and things of that nature.
I feel like it's kind of like on a biological level though. Like when you saying like men like never mind, it's kind of a different point. Sorry guys, I'm about to go somewhere else with the shit. I knew I was about to go with it, but neither here nor there. Let's take it to the next topic, yo. But go ahead. Say what you gonna say. Go ahead.
Go ahead. That's-
Nah,
that's all right.
get that shit out, man. Let me go to the
I
next
have
one.
one more question within this topic. In what way do you want to be loved, y'all as black men?
Ooh-wee. Let me say it by starting to say it that I'm gonna say it as a black man to any black men out there. You know what I'm saying? How I want to be loved is, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be seen out here like I'm an enemy to every black person that I meet. You know what I'm saying? Or to every woman that you're a sexual object and stuff like that. I want to be loved not unconditionally but fairly, just like everybody else should be loved and stuff like that. And I love myself a lot, but then you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you can only give yourself so much before you have to seek outer things, which is okay because that's the human interaction. If people didn't need people, then what would we be? I want to be loved fairly and squarely based off of how I would want to be treated. I love you like a brother, so I'm gonna treat you like a brother, and it's gonna be unconditional. So I'm gonna make sure that I reciprocate
And
this.
there's certain things that I can attribute and have addition onto you that you don't, that you can like provide for yourself or your level is
Nobody
yeah.
can make it out here alone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly. Nobody can make it out here alone. Everybody needs.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh, my turn.
How do you want to be loved?
You know, I mean, like,
In a friendship way, in a family way, from a woman way. There's three separate.
I mean, family is unconditional. As a friend, gets bitter when I need you. As a girl, I just feel as if like being in love turns somebody into a whole different person. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be in like with a person. If
The
that
shit
makes
that
sense.
you were saying on Facebook.
I was saying this shit on Facebook the other day. I just rather be in like just because I feel like when you in love, it gets a whole different fucking
It's
ballgame. I
definitely
expect
a
a
totally
lot more
different
from you,
ballgame.
and it gets a lot more opportunity for disappointment and then I just present you as a person. Then you dig what I'm saying? So I much rather just be in like with you than give myself 100% of you. You dig what I'm saying? When I'm in like with you, I just give you 80%. I keep that 20% for myself. Guess why I'm not go crazy? You dig what I'm saying? If that makes sense in
yeah,
a way.
of course.
But that's me though. Montel?
I mean, cause you done been through some shit, my nigga.
That's
So-
why I'm
so-
over here. I'm over here
Who, me
thinking.
or him?
Me personally.
From your family, from your friends, from your
I honestly just like be there, like family, friends, just be there, like just be there to support me. Like I'm gonna give you the same support. I'm gonna be there when you need me. Like I have that loyalty. Be loyal to me. Just and like loyalty, communication, and support.
Dead homies.
That's all I'm looking for. Like if you can't provide that, then if we're a family, then I probably won't talk to you. Like, I'll be cordial with you, but I won't talk to you like I would do.
Yeah.
Do you think women know how to love men properly?
certain women know how to love certain men properly.
Certain men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to learn that where that adaptability thing comes in with, you know what I'm saying, with dealing with people. You can't expect the same results every time that you meet somebody, because that's not how it works. Everybody has different personalities, ways they grew up, religious views, personal views. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of goes back to a topic we had a few weeks ago about like your childhood kind of shaping who you are today, or like
And what
how
you
you
want in
want
a
to.
relationship.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I come from a family of strong women. Ain't you? With somebody, you know how to cook. Yes, I know how to cook. I know how to sew. I know how to speak. A few different languages. I want to be well adapted. I'm not gonna deal with somebody who doesn't care about themselves. That is not, you know what I'm saying, conducive
It's
for
not
me
how I
or
grew
you.
up.
And some people want somebody that can fix that. I'm there for you and stuff. It's all about what you want in your life. But you can't expect the same key to open every door.
Right.
You're gonna be stuck.
Talk that shit, Tommy.
That's why I was just about to say that. Yeah, it's like I think it just depends on your way of coming up, because it's like, because if you think about it, like if you're accustomed to seeing, I'll take this. Maybe I might be wrong, but like if you think about it, people that are in abusive relationships, they normally grew up because they was accustomed to seeing that, so they thought it was okay. So they was like, okay, let me go find this person. I see the qualities that I grew up with, thought it was okay, and they adapt to it. So it's like sometimes that's why I feel like sometimes that's hard for people who are in them abusive relationships to be like, okay, let me go out. Like,
So you think baggage is kind of in a way of it's like kind of like PTSD in a way.
Yeah,
Like it's relationship to
that's where
relationship.
improper love comes from. That's why, like in our generation, it's so hard for us to maintain and have prosperous relationships. I mean, I know people who are married now, you know what I'm saying, in their young 20s and stuff, which I love to see it and stuff. And then I see other people who have lost their, baby dads to, street violence or, just other stuff. And they're like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The way that, the way that we love nowadays is not love. We're love based off of what we can do for people, and not how we're supposed to be for people. And that just, really bothers us.
Huh?
But when I say the shit,
No, you say it in a different way.
And when you said it,
said the same exact shit he said in the Dear Black Men post. I said those same exact
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But when I say
Okay.
the shit, I hate bitches.
and when you,
But you don't even got to
Because
say you
it's-
hate them. You can just say that I have a strong passion in for why did they treat me like that.
I never said no. They feel
That's what I'm like.
they feel that way.
Uh-huh.
They feel that way on that's the backlash I got on Facebook when I said this shit. Maybe a month ago, a month and some change. I said this shit, and they all said, "Oh, I hate bitches." Ooh, this and the third. I literally said those same exact words that you said.
here's the difference.
Same words, but you say that shit every single day.
Well,
every single day,
no,
different
here's
ways.
here's the thing.
Hold up.
The
What's the difference?
The difference between y'all is the way you presented it, how your wording of it.
Is
He
that
put
these
it.
are all the
Yours
things
is
wrong
yours
with
is
black
coming
men.
out, and you just like smacking cheese on the bitch. And just,
I said, "Dear black
like-
men,"
yeah, and the way, but like
and I
think,
said the same shit he said.
but it was in a different. Like,
No, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't in a different
No, it wasn't.
perspective. It was just the presentation. Like it came off. It came off more aggressively
Hey, can you
than
go to my
his.
page, please, and pull up?
I was trying to go to it, my phone died. Yo. I was like, I was in the route.
I'm about to read it for y'all, word for word.
And when he mentioned that on the thing, I said, yes, men are treated as accessories to women.
Thank
which
you.
is on the show.
Thank you.
You said, I'm sorry. Say that again. Mike, what you say?
Men are used as an accessory to women. To women, they're not looked at as as
So more like you with her and y'all not together.
yeah, like this is my man, like this is
Yes.
my pet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think you see females? Why do you think you see females posting pictures with they boyfriend, they man, whatever?
The
the fuck?
emojis.
Yes, with his face covered.
Because that's
That
their
shit is-
property. It's just a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of being in a
but if we
companionship,
but
it's
if we do
property.
that to them, it's a problem.
See, I don't have a problem.
And
with
don't-
that
and don't-
specifically because I
You
just
do
want-
that.
I
That's
want
disrespectful. I'm cutting you off.
I want people to know that you at least mess with somebody. You don't have to let people know who you talk to.
It's not even
That's-
that.
that's
okay.
just-
Bitch,
that's
if
you
you gonna take a
personally.
picture of me and put it on social media,
Right.
But
That's
that's
show
letting
those thi-
people know that I talk to somebody. That's not letting people know who I talk to because you don't know what your mate is in. Like there's certain things that your mate is in that they don't want you to be associated with. So there's been times where I've been known that I was messing with somebody, but they didn't know who I was.
Okay, but if it's at that point to where, because obviously you like them enough to where you want to post a picture with them, or you got them in that spot as your man, you know what I'm saying? So if you got them in that spot, then wouldn't you want to know, I mean, not everything about them, but wouldn't you want to know everything about them? You do what I'm saying?
Not everything. I like the mystery.
Not everything,
Not
of course,
everything that's
but I
gonna get
mean,
trouble.
you would want to know, like,
that put you in that situation.
you would want to know the shit that they the shit that they got
They're
they got
involved with
going on.
how they
you know what I'm
move.
saying?
How they
Right.
move.
Yeah, but
So
you
it's
and,
like-
and then again, you never know. You think we always know what we know until we don't know, because then there's always something that you learn new. Like you can learn, you can look.
You learn
know,
something new every
The
day.
differences
Yeah.
between how women would post it and how men would post it. Women would post it like, "Oh, y'all can't have this." Like it's surprise.
Yeah.
Like you're dangling. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, look at me. Look at this. Look at what
I got a new nigga.
I got it as an accessory." As I was saying.
I say this shit, it's a problem.
I feel like a lot of women
I'm
and
looking for
some
it.
women probably don't think that's a problem at all. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It just all depends about what I'm saying, how people perspect it, how they want to be treated and how to be looked at. That's what goes about the being loved thing.
Getting
Going
some
back
of
to
those-
how people want to be loved.
Get some of those. We're gonna come back to that. Those comments.
He's looking
Yo.
for his
His
post.
post?
I went to the search D-Lo Money post.
Oh, you got it?
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Tap us in, man. Go ahead and read this medicine to us, man.
Make sure y'all
Okay.
like, share, comment.
Yo, man. It's Popular Ignorance episode 11, right? Go ahead, like, share, comment. We at BLE Studios, man.
Like, comment, share, do all that.
I'm gonna put it right here so you can see it, Tommy. I said, "Dear black men, these women don't care about us. All they see is dollar signs when they see us. When we have it, we mean the world to them. When we don't, they'll find someone who does until we have it again." Kind of sidetracked, but that's what the post say. Our happiness don't matter to them. Nobody's happiness matters to them but their own. Know your worth and don't let these women play you false. Fuck Jaheim. Put your happiness first. Sincerely, my black ass.
So the four things that you
Hand her
did,
the mic.
the only thing
Hand her
that
the
you
mic.
did the same was
Hand her the mic.
empower black men to find their own happiness. The thing that was different is that he said
How's that wrong, though?
that's not wrong. It's not wrong. I
I'm
said
saying
that's what
you can't depend on nobody else to make you happy.
I'm sorry,
listen,
it was a
quiet.
negative
Shh,
connotation.
D'Angelo, let me finish. I
I
said
just
what they
said a
said.
statement, everybody jumped on my neck.
I
Calm down.
said what they said is similar. So that was the good thing about the post. I wasn't saying that was the bad thing. That was the best thing about that post. But what he said was that when he made it about people, he made it specifically about women. His statement was about people not valuing you for what you want, but you made yours specifically about women not caring about you not having money, and specifically about money. He didn't. He didn't say specifically money and women.
My perspective.
Another thing, what the whole point of me bringing up that post is because that's what I said at first. All they see is when they see when they
'Cause we
see
was
us
talking
is
about-
dollar signs.
we
You
was
know what I'm saying?
talking about,
You just said that. You know what I'm saying? But when I said this shit, it was an issue. You know what I'm saying? The other shit and the rest of the shit wasn't. It was like, that's why I said I kind of getting sidetracked or whatever. But I just finished reading the post anyway. But that's what I said in the post. That was the first point that I made. And when I said this shit, they said I hate bitches. I mean, first
And
off,
that-
am I a whore or do I hate bitches? Which one is it? Two, how? Well, how do I?
I guess it's just all about the
I was
delivery.
just-
I was
When
just
you
talking
deliver
about-
a message and you want to get a point across.
There's
You got to
gay
say
men
it.
who
It's
kill
the-
black,
it's
who
the-
kill gay men.
It's the where I'm taking about is like
Bitches
the
and
tone of the
fuck women.
delivery.
'Cause
Like
you
it's
like
like
to have sex.
you had a message in there. You was delivering facts, but it was just like other people that look at it is gonna take it as in a different tone to where how he stated it. Just all based off of not really wording, but just the deliver. They reading it in your in your view.
voice.
Like if people that know you, they're reading it at how they know you. And it's just like they.
But what? I still don't see what is the difference.
I told you that
There's
you
no
said
difference.
That you specifically
It's-
made it about
it's
women.
how people-
What I'm gonna
it's
say
how
is,
people
I didn't
perceive
about
it.
money.
Hold on, one at a time, guys. One at a time.
Okay, listen, y'all
That's when he
interpreting
made
it.
specific about women and money.
Talking to Mike, y'all.
When
Just
you
talking.
made it specific about women and money, he said about anybody, if it's a man or a woman or a man, making it about about themselves.
I'm talking about the
You said
perception
real
of
black men.
people
Yeah.
reading that
It's
stuff.
just
Black
all
women
about
don't give a fuck
perception,
about
how
you
they
unless
read
you
it.
got money.
I
That's
agree
what
with y'all. I agree
Yeah,
with your
I
message.
agree
It
with
was
your
very,
statement.
it was
Now,
very similar
yeah.
to what I'm saying. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it just in contrast to that, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, the money thing, that's just here nor there with people, because you know what I'm saying, some people will love a man poor and then some women won't, and that's okay.
true.
That's how you feel.
Gold
You know what I'm
diggers
saying?
won't love you without money. Say gold diggers specifically. Stop
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
black women.
I
Men
said
and women don't
people
care
because
about
you know what I'm saying,
That's
just
not fair.
general, because
Yeah.
they're no matter the color, people are going to show certain habits
People-
across any
It
gender, age, whatever.
Don't matter.
When you make
It don't
it
matter who
specific
you
about
are.
gender or a race, then it's is when it, because when you said black men, women don't care about you, that's unfair.
But
That's
you know,
an
I'm not
unfair
gonna lie.
I
statement.
don't think black
at a
women
time,
let us have feelings. I don't think we allowed to have feelings now.
it's a little hard to exercise our feeling, but I do feel like there's a lot of black women that do care about us. But they feel like we don't care about ourselves, and then that we'll destroy ourselves before we even get a chance to. You know what I'm saying? To
I feel like some of that should be a
appreciated.
perception for social media.
Yeah, and that is
It's an
definitely
assumption.
true too.
Some of it does.
When
Some
you
people
assume,
are
you
loved
make
correctly.
an ass out of yourself.
Some
You said
people
what?
are loved correctly, and then they don't want to be loved like that. So then they make up this false narrative and then run with it and stuff like that.
That's true.
What
You know,
women should do is drop the narrative that I'm not gonna build a man. You should. I'm not gonna teach somebody how to love me. You should.
which
How
is
are they-
important because
how-
nobody.
How are
Which
they
is
supposed
important,
to know?
yeah.
There's no way that I would know that his favorite color, what he likes to eat, if I don't ask those questions. Yes, he posted on social media about what he does like, but there are certain things that I know about him because I asked.
Have that
There's-
conversation on why.
Yeah, but then that's why people end up with side chicks and side men because people know they person better than the person that they with.
True.
That's facts.
Just a little sad, bad crap. I learned that the hard way. Trying to hide in a hamper, messing with a married woman. You should just definitely don't do that.
Hey, look,
Hold on, wait.
listen,
I can give you the background on that.
wait.
I get that. I
You get what I'm
you-
saying?
you-
I
like
get that.
pregnant
I
pussy.
mean, yeah,
Sick bastard.
I've been in some toxic shit, you know.
And you just don't want to.
Some shit you putting your hand in the cookie jar and you know you ain't supposed to be in there. You hear the crickets at night and you just like shit. I'm finna
Yep.
get an ass whooping.
This fucking military man. That
Why you
came
got your
home.
hand in the fucking cookie jar?
Yeah.
man?
Yeah. my
Oh,
grandma had
late
one.
night snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
hear that shit
perception is
wrestling?
everything, and that's why just the whole being love thing, and then you know what I'm saying, just within relationships and stuff like
Trying to
that.
Open up that loud ass cake.
It's just definitely crazy.
Open up
Everybody know
bag of
what talk-
chips.
Yeah, everybody know what cake I'm talking about. The one that you gotta.
Skip it up.
Oh, oh God.
And the do. Exactly.
Oh God.
That 7-Up cake.
And
that's
they
what it was.
made that motherfucker
That's
so
why you
good
put it on the
too.
floor and you put your finger in there and you just.
Smart.
Well, you college educated, goddammit.
I
Yes,
live
sir.
by myself now. I can open up whatever I want.
Now, D-Lo, take us to our next topic. Yo, is it popular ignorance time?
No,
No, I mean
we've been on
bouncing.
popular
Yeah,
ignorance.
we've been
Yo, been
bouncing.
rocking. Oh, damn, my
Yeah,
bad. Y'all
I
just in
think-
here talking. Yo, my bad.
I think we're right
Where
there.
we at?
See?
So we're right now on Cynthia's post about.
What did Cynthia say? Fuck
You
Cynthia
wanna read
talking
it?
about.
Why is it so hard for?
We already read that one.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you the post.
Oh, my dumb ass is right there. It says it.
In the meantime, like, follow, subscribe, share,
All that
do
good shit,
that,
man.
do all that good shit. We have BLE Studios.
It's Popular
We with
Ignorance,
our
episode
man
11, man.
Tommy Clay.
Big
This
facts,
is
man.
Popular Ignorance.
Tell them niggas, man.
Just love it here. I love it, man. Everybody like,
Look at
share,
this-
subscribe.
Look at the setup.
It's just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We have all these beautiful
Beautiful.
people here and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
Talking shit.
Bro, this is what we do. You do what I'm saying?
Yes.
We talk
Hey,
shit.
look.
We talk
They said
shit.
we couldn't have a #1 podcast.
D-Lo,
in
they
the
said we
town.
couldn't do it, man.
They said we couldn't do it. But look, I told you we was gonna do it, bro.
#1 podcast
I
in
told
the
you.
town,
I
baby.
told you this shit. The first episode. Was
Everybody
gonna
want to do it now.
I mean, hey,
But you
we
know,
gonna let
they
them
gotta
do that,
understand.
gonna let 'em-
Cause
yeah,
that's what our city needs.
It's gonna
More
make us
podcasts.
go,
Let
'em do
and
that.
and we gonna push each other to be better.
Yeah, we
That's all
gonna push each
do.
other to be.
Baby
We all
back
on the
facts,
same
man.
team here, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
we,
But
we all got the same mission.
but
We #1, baby.
We #1. Just don't forget that.
yes.
Y'all
yes.
goofy. Y'all goofy
Yes.
if y'all think y'all fucking with us.
Yeah, it's like a whole.
Nah, man.
Anyway,
Somebody
yeah,
gotta
let
read
me-
Cynthia's post real quick.
I'm about to here it go. It says, "This is Cynthia's mother, and I just want to say this." It's a Facebook post. It says, "This is Cynthia's mother, and I just want to say this. I have her phone, and I have seen enough to know that she won't be getting this bitch back. So,
Oh man, that's sick.
oh God, she won't be getting this bitch
She did
back.
some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did some shit. Let me get into
Go
it.
ahead.
She won't be getting this bitch back. So all her shit is in the open. All her shit is on blast, and every video that her and her quote unquote best friend Mara made will be posted. So to all 6 of you niggas, she got on her roster. She out of commission, and all the fuck videos will be posted, and y'all probably needed to be checked. Period.
Boy, she about to start. Boy, she better
See,
Fans
yeah,
only.
that is
she better get a fans only page.
not
That
okay.
motherfucker.
Not
young,
okay.
Tell that she's a young mother. You can tell that
Oh
she's
yeah.
Parents.
Oh, yeah.
And the question behind that was, do you think parents should apologize to their kids?
Yes. communication, no matter what age you are, who
Facts.
you are, who
Establish
you are.
that.
Establish that relationship of I apology and I'm sorry, because those are two different things.
Knowing right from wrong.
Yeah.
The morals, just them values, just like,
Like-
the respect thing. Like this.
Yeah, because you know parents don't always be right sometimes. Like let me give y'all an example. Like me personally, when we was going to Hickman, we had this teacher named Miss Webb. I know y'all probably remember her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hated that bitch. She used to call home. Well, all them fucking teachers did. They used to always call home and lie. Like,
Nigga, they weren't lying. You really did that shit.
No,
I'm just
I
fucking
didn't,
with you. Go ahead. I'm
bro. Like,
fucking with you.
I
did.
wasn't a bad student, believe it or not. Like, I'm not
Really?
disrespectful to teachers and shit. Like, I don't. So they used to always call and lie. Like, and she used to always call home and lie. One day she called home and told my mama that she kicked me out of class, and like I never took the little PowerPoint little shit to study for the test and all of this shit, which was a complete lie. I had the shit in my pocket, and she never kicked me out of class to begin with. And so I was trying to tell my mama, like I used to always try to tell her, mama, this woman is lying on me, but my mama would never believe me until that one day I just so happened to have that PowerPoint in my pocket. Whipped that motherfucker out so fast, boy.
Shazam.
Boy,
But
with
did
the
she
hurry
apologize
upness.
after that?
No.
And
All
that's-
she said
and
was,
that's-
well, at least you got a leg to stand on. I always had a leg to stand on. You just never believed me.
Yeah, and that can like that builds like issues and trust within our own community where that becomes a problem. Like if you can't expect your parents, like I've never lied to my mom. As much as I used to act the fool at school, and everybody know that I used to do the
Yeah.
fool at school, my mom already knew what was up because I told the truth and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like parents,
She
you have
never
to
did.
you. Yeah, basically, she knows that I wouldn't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And if I did something wrong, you know what I'm saying, or you do something wrong, I should expect you to apologize because this is the person that if it's the person I first see that says I'm sorry, I'm thank you taught me all of these things.
You
So
expect it from
yeah,
other
you should
people.
exercise these things. You know what I'm saying? And my mom's real big on that. She'll say, "Hey, I'm sorry, son." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to talk about it and stuff like that? And you know what I'm saying? If that's bothering me, I'll be like, "Yes, I would like to." You know what I'm saying?
How do black
It's that-
parents apologize?
You want some to eat?
You want something to eat? You want
Yeah.
something from the store?
You want to hit the blunt?
Right.
All right, let's go.
Shit.
Hold on, wait. What type? Hold on,
My
wait.
mama would do that.
I wish. Please,
Shit.
please pass me.
I mean, she didn't do that then, but now, like, what? Never mind.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that because it's just like you're establishing that this is principles.
normal.
If you're wrong, you're gonna own up to it.
No matter
Just
what.
accept it. Like there ain't nothing wrong with telling the truth and coming to you and be like, hey, all right, you was wrong. I do that now. I used to be bad. I used to lie like a motherfucker. Like, now it's just like I'm not even good at it, so I don't even try. Like that's why I say if I'm ignoring your phone calls, I'm ignoring your phone calls. Like I'm looking,
I can't help it.
I'm looking that video I posted, I shared yesterday. The nigga eating chips, just looking at
Just
the phone.
looking at the phone.
That's me. I see who's calling, but I'm
I
not
wish
going.
this
But it's just
motherfucker
like
stop
I
calling so I
like
can
if
watch
I'm
this
actually in the
TikTok.
wrong, I will apologize and I expect my mom. And that also that builds a communication because it's like if you don't expect somebody, if you come to somebody and you know they're wrong, and they know they're wrong and they're not willing to apologize, you know that communication is just like I'm not gonna want to fuck with you. I'm not gonna want to talk to you now because I already know that you're not gonna.
And-
like be accountable of it.
Answer your kids' questions. Like I don't love it, but you know, if I go over to a friend's house and they have their kids and they're out, and if they come up to me and ask me a question, I answer all questions that kids have because when they're young, they're most inquisitive. So if they're asking
Curious.
questions about why and what is that, if you tell them. Most of the times when you tell kids once or twice, they'll be able to retain that for the next time and be able to hold a conversation about that thing later. So if you have conversations with your kids, if you answer questions and you apologize to them, you'll show them how to be inquisitive and you'll show them how to, take accountability for things that they've done wrong. Because have you ever heard a kid say sorry to their mom or to their dad?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
So they know. So that they know better.
They
so
know
that
they
you know that
wrong.
you're
Like
teaching them.
it all starts at that stomping ground right
It
there.
does.
Like you gotta start it young because kids are really smart. Like if you really think about it, if you apply, like if you really give them that attention and that time in and just give them that education, you'll be surprised how much they pick up on. Like
Exactly.
it's crazy.
So it just starts with that base with just being
Yeah.
a parent. I feel like every parent should exercise what they want their kids to be. My mom, you know what I'm saying, most people don't feel comfortable calling their mom by the first name. My mom's like, nobody has my name but me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
You got to establish that relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I get upset with my mom, I don't really think that, you know what I'm saying, that was
Right.
fair or something. She'd be like, well, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk
Instead
about
of
it.
being like, boy, respect your elders. Go to your father. I said what I said.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And that causes an issue within 2 generations ago. Now we talk about everything, which I love and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But to get parents or older generations to get on this wave of doing certain stuff, I'm not going to respect you if you're going to disrespect me. I don't care if you're 70, 80, 150.
Baby back facts, yo.
It's just one of those
I
things.
think it's scary was with social media.
Go ahead.
Social media, kids having social media is the scariest
That's
shit
true.
ever. Like
Yeah.
kids, literally, if you go on Instagram right now, there's going to be videos of kids dancing, of them dyeing their hair different colors, of them
you
posing.
don't know who they're interacting with.
And these
or-
kids with these, so we grew up
But
literally
it's kind of bad
as
parenting though, like.
it's not bad
It's not
parenting.
bad
It's not bad parenting. 'Cause
It's
there's
all
no-
But I
about
mean, if you don't know
awareness.
your kids talking to you, all that good shit, I kind of feel like that's bad parenting in a way.
But
to
Like
an
you supposed to know,
extent.
like I said, you know your kid, you know what
should
they
be
doing, like you
should
know
be
the morals
aware.
and shit you placed in them. You dig what I'm saying?
So when you was 14 years old, was your mama watching you go outside?
Nah, but she knew what the fuck I was doing.
This
She
is
knew
the
I was
new
on the
form.
block.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She knew I
This
was
is
in the
the
block.
new
She knew what I
I
was
had a
doing.
radius.
This is the
I
new
had an
form
area where I
of
needed to be.
being outside. So she doesn't know specifically who you're with.
Yeah, she
But
do.
she, I mean, okay, so your parent does.
They
but
come to the door. Can he
everybody-
come outside?
Exactly.
everybody's
Can he
parent,
come outside?
everybody's parent isn't the same. I'll say in that respect.
That's
and
bad
it's not
parenting.
it's not bad parenting because you
That's-
allow your kid to go down the street with his friends. You don't know what friends are specifically coming with that.
But
with.
meet his
And it's
friends
not-
though.
it's
He's
not-
not grown enough to just have
That's
friends.
not-
Just walk around the
that's
house willy nilly.
That's not real life.
It's
He's
not-
not grown.
Your
That's
mama
not
knows
real
all your-
life.
Your mama knows all your friends. Say
I
that.
know, I
Damn
know.
near, yeah. I'm a
That's-
grown ass man. I don't live with my mama.
It's not
That's
even.
different.
It's
I'm
not.
talking about
I
when
pay
they're
bills and
at
got hair in my
the
balls. I'm a grown ass
age-
man. All I'm saying is this, my nigga.
At the age that
At the age of
you don't
14, if
know-
I leave out the crib and like it's like
you don't know all your kids' friends, and that's
at the age of 14, if I'm leaving out the crib, I'm not talking about the school. If I'm leaving out the crib and she has, I'm in her responsibility and all that good shit.
I wouldn't
You dig what I'm
say.
saying?
I wouldn't say it's bad parenting. I was
It's not
just.
bad.
I want to say it's more awareness and caution. Like you're
'Cause
like
the-
when you
the
bring a
safety
child
of
into
those-
your world, you gotta think like that's your flesh and blood.
True.
You gotta. You're not only thinking about everything you do now. It's not all about you. You got this other person that you're carrying with you. So it's like, yeah, like if they go outside, I want to know where you're going, who you're
True.
gonna be with. So that way, I
True.
know if anything happens, I know who to go to.
Exactly. I'm not saying send your kids out with any and everybody, or that's what parents did.
Right.
But if you went down the street with Johnny, and you and Johnny went to go meet Timmy and Tommy, and Timmy and Tommy went to go meet Jessica and Amber, she doesn't know all of those people.
But you
all
know
of
what
those
Tommy
They
kids.
all sound
Right.
suspect
Yeah.
as fuck right
But you
now.
know what I'm
Dude. So you saying Tommy sounds suspect?
No, I trust a nigga Tommy.
I'm just
After
saying
watching
you
Power,
don't know-
yeah, I trust a nigga named Tommy.
You don't know what your kids are doing 100% of the time, and it's not bad parenting because parents have lives. And I'm not saying they don't ever check your kid's phone, don't ever, of course,
Yeah.
keep up with those things. But with social media, it's a lot harder to be able to do those things. And kids are smart nowadays. Like when we didn't want to know our parents,
technical-wise,
no,
yeah.
we was on Facebook or whatever social media. You just uninstall the app.
You can
you
give
know?
a three. You
Just
can
get
give
off
a
that
3-year-old
motherfucker for a little bit.
You can give a 3-year-old a fucking tablet.
Tablet, and they'll know what to do.
They'll know who to FaceTime.
But I mean, you supposed to know
But
how to use them.
being-
in your
being
website.
aware.
And then on top of that, it's all types of safety measures and precautions you can take.
That's true.
You can block everything on YouTube. You can censor all that shit out to where, like, it's shit to where if you gotta be a certain age to watch it, they won't even let you watch it.
That
type
goes
time.
back to the
All that type of
awareness.
shit. Yeah, it's definitely awareness. I bought my little sister a phone for her birthday last year, and my whole family, like, we instantly snatch that motherfucker up and go through it at any moment. Like, come on there, let me see your phone. She already, like, no problem. Like, I'm about to buy
Well,
her
my
another
thing is
phone this
like-
year.
Yeah,
Parents
it's like-
that can and are there are families and parents that can and are that vigilant, but not everybody's parent.
Yeah.
And if your kids on TikTok, you thinking, oh, they're just dancing. If you are not a big social media person, my mom doesn't get on social media a whole lot. So since she doesn't get on social media, like she doesn't know what's going on Instagram. So if I was to show her something on Instagram that we seen 3 months ago, she would be surprised to see it. So you can't say that you know every single thing your kid is doing.
But you gotta be aware with the times, yo. But that's getting
Yeah, it's just more to where the times thing, because you know what I'm saying. Just with like
The
what
world,
Dee
the
was
world
saying.
is different.
Yeah, the world was different, and then back then, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't you could nowadays you could track somebody down to the T if you wanted
Exactly.
Take
to.
my point.
Yeah,
You
but
can
also
see
at
their
the same
exact
thing,
location.
even if you do track down everything, that you're not gonna always know everything that your kid is doing and how they're doing, because incognito is a real thing. Your kid having another phone is a real thing. If their friend
Facts.
wants them to have another phone, you know what I'm saying?
Separate accounts, fake accounts.
Yeah.
All of that. It's just about
Different
the trust
names.
line
I
and the
got a whole different
communication lines.
Facebook.
What goes back
Facts.
to apologizing or understanding what type of parent you have, and
It goes into those morals and shit that like you get that they're placed into that child as like a baby. You dig what I'm saying? Like you said, if you apologizing and everything like that, there's no way that your child shouldn't be able to come to you and tell you the truth about everything.
yeah. And my mom. Yeah, really, to be honest though, because as
my mama
much
said
stuff
I
as I
couldn't
got
have
into, it was because of social media. When I was in like that group of Soup Nasty, all of that stuff,
Oh,
when I was
God.
Tommy, I promise you, I probably got shut up by probably every nigga in every hood because of somebody else talking
And my
for
mama
me.
wouldn't allow me to be a part of Facebook or none of that. She wouldn't let me get on none of that for that side of it.
I didn't
But
even have
I
a-
never even got to see that, that side of it.
I didn't
just
get a
thought the
phone.
shit
I
was
didn't
fun.
get a phone till like I was like 15.
I got my
15.
first phone 5th grade.
I got my
But
first phone
it was
6th
me
grade.
who got the phone.
Yeah, same age.
I got mine's 5th grade, but I wasn't able to get actually get social media and stuff until I got older.
I was about to say like freshman
And
year.
at first I
that's
had
when
to
was,
sneak.
like,
I definitely had to sneak my Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Just
was
me, though.
Facebook heavy. I was probably like had every social media, and I was so like deep into it. I probably met people from other countries and
Yeah,
other stuff like
that
that.
is
And you
facts.
never really know who you are talking to, but the people. I'm so glad I wasn't a weirdo, and I had social awareness of who I was talking to and
Right.
stuff like that. And then, but you kind of know. And then it's just a little scary how we have certain stuff. But you know what I'm saying though. As long as you find a way. Yeah, as long as you
As far
doing the
as
best
what?
that you can, just
Being
with,
a parent is scary. Is that what you're saying? What
I'm
you
saying just living, just being
Oh, okay,
alive,
gotcha,
how
gotcha.
operating, how
in
you,
this day of age, it's like
Yeah.
it's-
being a son, a mother, a sister, a nurse, whatever. If you're holding a title, if you're being alive right now, you're trying to figure out a way to live,
Right.
how to be who you are, how
especially
to be
when you're in a
established.
world where everything you do is categorized as something.
Yeah, or
It
monitored.
puts you in the like you're judged by how you move or like you're like they
Your
they
ability to
organize
do
they
things.
place you in an organization where it's just like he
Under
does
a
this.
label.
Yeah, there's a label, there's a title over everything.
That is true, because you can't do anything without being a bad something or
Right.
without being looked at as doing something wrong in somebody's eyes.
What I hate
which-
is the zodiac signs. I hate that shit.
You don't believe that shit?
The moon sign shit.
I believe it. I
extent.
believe it to a T, but then again, it's just like, okay, now
It's a good way to categorize people.
It's,
To it,
Yeah,
but at the same time,
at
a
the
lot
same
of
time,
shit-
it's like you living your life based off of that. Then I can't roll with you.
Like
live
the
your life
post-
based off of it. A lot of other shit factors into the way a person is. You know what I'm saying? They upbringing, certain events in their life.
That's why
where
I
they
don't talk
live,
religion.
all of that type of shit.
Oh,
I don't believe in none of that shit, bro.
Trust
don't-
me. Oh, I'm
I don't.
agnostic. You will believe how many people they'll say, "Oh, you're so educated, you're so nice," but as soon as my religious preference wasn't something, it was like, "Oh, your mother didn't raise you like my mother's
Yeah,
Catholic."
bro.
I'm just agnostic. I have a different view. I'm going to
Yeah.
school to be a scientist.
Exactly.
I
Yeah, bro,
look
I'm
up
a
research
I'm a
and
free
fact.
thinker, bro, and a lot of that shit just don't make
I'm
sense.
a
to me,
open.
bro.
I'm an
That's
open
all
mind.
it
I'm
is.
open to listening to
But-
anything. Like
but
if
like-
you got substance behind it, I'm definitely gonna listen
Yeah.
to what you're saying.
Yeah.
because what you saying could
Don't-
sway my opinion on it. Because a lot of stuff is opinion based. It's not really based off of facts,
Right.
and I think that's where opinions come in at, is where what you think about a specific situation, not so much as what you're saying is 100% true all the time.
And sometimes depending on the conversation, you don't even have to bring facts, but just sound knowledgeable of it.
Yeah.
Like for real, just don't be
Bring your
talking out of
knowledge
sight.
to the forefront.
Just don't be saying shit just to be saying shit.
Right.
Like actually have a point on what you're saying.
And connected to something.
Exactly.
But I think all opinions should be based off of some type of
Fact.
facts.
Yeah.
Because if it's just being, oh, I just feel this way because I feel this way, then I can't.
Have some knowledge about what you're talking about.
I can't. It's hard for me to be able to, to talk to you or tell you anything if everything is based off of, this is just how I feel. Well, what do you have? Do you have anything to back that? Well, no, I don't really have nothing to back that, but it's just how I feel because that's how, this is what happened to me this one time. You can't. Oh, okay.
All right, well, listen, guys.
Like, comment, share. This is Popular Ignorance.
Oh, that
We're
good
at
shit, man.
BLE Studios. Again, like, comment, share.
Man, it's episode 11, man. It's popular ignorance, man. To my left, I got my nigga Montel in this motherfucker. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Where my dog Pooches go?
Put your, give me your socials real quick. Everybody get their
socials.
socials as they go around. Give your socials real quick.
You can just find me on. You can find me on Facebook, Montel Berry. That's it. That's all I'm giving right now. That's all you get.
Quay Love in this motherfucker. Give me your socials real quick, girl.
Add me on Facebook, Marquasia Grant. Follow me on Snapchat, Quasia 4A's. Make sure y'all drop something in my Cash App, Quasia 4A's. You know, I can always use it.
D-Lo, what about you, man? Give me your socials, man.
Man, look. Y'all know where to find me on Facebook, man. D-Lo Money, man. You know what I'm saying? 2 Y's in a money, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit me up on Snapchat at the D-Lo Show. That's the with an A. You do what I'm saying? Go ahead, Tommy. Let them know where they can find
Man,
you.
and also give your moms a shout out too. 'Cause I want to talk about that earlier, but we get a chance to. But yeah, definitely give Brooks a shout out.
You can find me on Facebook, Tommy Clay, every day's a good day, at that. Twitter, Tommy Tom 33. Instagram, you know what I'm saying, Tommy Clay, number 2, because I'm number 2 instead of Junior.
Right.
Different topic. And you know what I'm saying, like and share. And if anybody's in the KC area trying to vote for Transitions for Life, you know what I'm saying, for the People's Choice Awards.
Don't you have a podcast coming out as well?
Yes. Oh, in the next few months, I'll be releasing a podcast Let's Talk About Us, which is a podcast based on Black mental health and ways that we can reduce and help ourselves, be better people within the community. And I'm also having within that segment, segments where people can ask me questions and get, mental health advice and help. Since I have a first aid mental aid certification, I'm willing to help anybody, progress themselves as a person or anything that moves them forward in life and stuff like that. Sometimes you need that little help. So hit me on my social media if you guys want that. Like and share, pop your ignorance. You guys will. Hopefully, I can come back.
Definitely,
see
man.
y'all.
Hey, man. Until August
No,
before, you
sure.
better come back.
Hey,
and talk
we
about, man.
finna get. We
Hold on,
probably
wait,
got.
wait a
I
second.
got one thing. Real quick. Since we talking cash apps, you can find my cash app Montel Berry, and for $5, I will write "yikes" under your ex's post.
Yo, this nigga, yo.
I am about that. Like, hit me up for real. I'll take that 5.
I might got a business proposition.
I got a 5 for
say
you.
less.
I got a 5
Say
for
less.
you. Yeah, solid 5 for you. But
do
nah,
what I'm saying,
man,
bro?
it's your boy D-Lo 816, man. If you want to find me on fucking Facebook. I ain't on shit else. But yeah, we're about to get into a quick commercial break before we get in Brick House. So oh no, the fuck we're not. Never mind. Sorry guys. So about to get in the Brick House real quick. All right, let's do this sweet seat switch shit. Come on, man. Yeah. See y'all next week, man. I'll send it to your email.
No problem. I love this.
Thank you. Hey, y'all. Cause she's a brick. Hey, how brick? Thank you. She's my there. Just let it all hang out. And she's a brick. House. Alright. Welcome.
Okay, move,
Can
because
y'all-
we definitely don't do that on D-Lo and D-Lo. So
Can
we
y'all
gonna
go?
give respect.
Can y'all go? Alright, so
It wasn't on D-Lo
welcome
and D-Lo.
to the very first premiere of a Brick House. This will be a segment for just me and Bree for y'all to send out y'all questions, y'all advice, anything y'all want to know about us, about the show, or any type of questions. Oh, shout out to Rashay. Thank you so much. Shout out to you talking about how beautiful. I see you, girl. And Kivana Woods said hey to Bree. So what's up
Hey,
to y'all?
boo.
How y'all doing? We gonna jump right into our segment just so we make the best of our time. We got 20 eyes on us right now, so we appreciate all of y'all. Being here
Honestly.
in the comments. So we actually have a couple of topics already, labeled out. One of those questions was based off of something we talked about earlier. Are you obligated to be loyal during the talking stage? Ladies, fellas, anybody who's listening. Bree, go ahead.
Yes. Well, hold on. It
During-
depends on how serious it is.
Okay.
Like, if you're really serious and y'all, have a common or mutual understanding that y'all are just for each other and y'all are knowing that eventually y'all gonna be willing to take that next step, then yes. But if y'all both talking to other people and it's understood that there's other people involved in this scenario, then no.
So, as I said earlier, during the talking stage, talking is just when you're texting somebody back and forth. Maybe y'all call each other. It's, something that's convenient. Y'all talk or text to each other. Most correspondence is done by the phone. Dating somebody is when y'all go on dates, y'all go out to get to know each other, y'all pay for, an outing together, something fun outside of just Netflix and chilling. Exclusively in a relation Once you're exclusively in a relationship, I feel like that is where you should cut all ties with other people, unless, as Bree said, you had a prior agreement that you wouldn't date anybody else. So if I'm freaking on you and I told you not to freak on nobody else and we can have that mutual understanding, I feel like that should be that mutual understanding. You shouldn't be putting that thing on nobody else but me if that's what we talked about.
Period.
It's that simple.
Okay.
Can we get a matter of fact, can we get a
Can we a period in a poo? Period.
Give it up for us.
Period.
Matter of fact, give it up for us because it's our first premiere of Brick House.
I mean,
Okay?
honestly, we've been waiting
We've been waiting to get out
patiently.
this content.
And Go ahead.
Wait, I was just looking at the comments.
And
on
I know also y'all get tired of hearing them
and their ignorant shit.
slender women all the time. Well, not so much as slender, but have their opinion against women. So now us ladies are coming on here to get our points and our thoughts across instead of sitting in the back and being quiet. So we upfront and personal. So feel free in the comments to ask questions as well. So
We actually did just get a message, so make sure y'all text that line. Again, it's pinned in the comments. It is 816-622-2256. So that's 816-622-2256. Make sure y'all text us any questions that y'all have. So I'll read this out loud so we can both get it. How do you feel about a man texting another girl while y'all are spending time together, but y'all aren't in a relationship? When is it acceptable? When is it disrespectful? Anytime after 11 p.m., if you're hitting my man's phone for anything outside of a purchase, what the fuck are you talking to him for? It's late, baby. It's late.
Cause baby girl,
The liquor stores are closed. The liquor stores close at 12, so I don't expect. What is there to talk about after 12 p.m. with 12 a.m. with my man? Y'all have a board meeting or something today? You missed some notes in class, something? I'm confused.
So did they say they were not dating?
They're not dating.
Oh, that's fine.
They're not in a relationship with them.
This is how I feel. What you is what I'm doing. What you on is what I'm on. Period. If you feel like that is acceptable, then I'm gonna do it too. If you don't find a problem with what you're doing, then don't find a problem with what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I move basically like this. When you move, I move. Just
like that. When just like that. Hey, just like that.
But no.
I feel that. But with me, the person I'm dealing with now, his phone goes off a whole bunch of times today, and just to keep myself sane, I don't even look over at it because I don't even want to get the chance to see a girl's name come across your phone and wonder. Because when you assume, I think it was D'Angelo who said this, when you're assumed, or Montel, when you're assumed, you asked out. So I feel like if you're looking for something to be there, then you're gonna see that. Even if it's just a hey and it's a girl's name, you're gonna look at that in a certain type of context if that's what you're looking for. Can it be disrespectful? I think after a certain time of night, if y'all are spending nights together, if he's getting text messages, is when it kind of comes, a little bit disrespectful. It's because it's like, what, especially if you know about that person, what are you texting him for?
Also, it depends on how long y'all been talking. If we had conversations about stuff, and you know how I feel about stuff, and I know how you feel about stuff, it's simple respect. If it's equal respect on the board, then there's nothing to discuss. Now, if you make it very known and void, okay, like, hey, this person texts my phone or this person texts my phone. I have a lot of, like Tommy said in the podcast,
right.
He has a lot of women that text his phone.
Exactly.
If it's understood from the get-go that many of people text your phone before then, I have no say whatsoever with that because that happened before me. If your phone was pinging before, it's gonna be pinging during, and it's gonna be pinging after.
Right.
I have no control of that.
Exactly.
And again, I don't pay your phone bill. But again, if
and
my
at this
phone
point,
pinging,
we're not in a relationship. I really don't have no reason to trip for you if we've already had this understanding before. But just know when my phone dings, I don't need you looking over your shoulder wondering what I'm doing.
don't worry about why my hotline.
Don't
blinks.
worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it,
about
sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
That's
That's splat.
That's splat.
That's splat of that.
We got another question rolling in here. Make sure y'all text that number. That's 816-622-2256. Again, that's 816-622-2256. We'll read this question and then we'll have one more for y'all and we'll get off of here. If you run into a dude with major dollars, but his dick is small, the ultimatum is to cheat, stay, or leave. What you doing?
I'm leaving. Simple as that. There's no ifs,
Out
ands,
the
or buts about it.
gates?
You can have.
Okay, so wait,
And-
let's first determine
Let me
what is
pump
a
my
small
brakes.
dick. What is a small penis? That's tiny. I think anything under 5 inches is small. 5 inches or below is like small, especially if it's not that small. I think I would probably leave because
Let me explain something to y'all.
I can't even get myself together.
Money, okay. You can have money. I have money too, okay? Let's just get that straight. If you got money, I gotta make sure. It ain't even no make sure. I'm gonna have money too.
Facts.
But if you can't. People say that sex isn't important, and it isn't. But when you are trying to please somebody, it is important.
It's
if you are
important in
not
that aspect.
satisfied
Sexually,
I mean, aside from emotionally, or whatever.
of all of those, he could be a great man, and sex can be taught, but your size, what can we do about that?
We can't. Well, actually, we can. We can go and find enhancing pills to enhance that dick.
No.
Make it bigger and
I'm
make
gonna
it
go
long
find a
and
big
make
dick.
it bigger.
I'm gonna look for me a big thing, cause there's nothing you can do. Like a nigga who don't know how to eat pussy, a nigga who don't know how to have sex. That's different. That can be taught. You can teach a nigga how to please you. You cannot teach a nigga how to grow 3 inches.
Yeah, you can, but them pills can. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Crying.
That mouth could do wonders. Hollering.
Okay. Yeah, it could do wonders. It could, but I just feel like if it's small, you may be able to work with it, but it's not gonna keep you satisfied forever.
It's not, and people just gotta understand, like, money isn't everything, but that dick can be something.
It can make or break this whole shit.
It really
Because,
can.
like-
And men be thinking, man, if they dollar sign is bigger than da da
It's
da.
the money. It's
No,
not about the
wait,
money.
slow down.
It's not even
It's
about
the
that.
penis.
That's
That's definitely what
more
we're
to
looking
do
for.
with that how you put, cause a broke nigga fuck you better than a rich nigga do.
They say a dollar can make you holler, but that dick will make you. That dick will make you pick. I'm weak, but I'm being real though. We can't always get out what we want to say. So this is where we being honest.
I feel you.
So
I
what I'm
feel you.
saying is, size does matter.
It
We
does.
gotta be honest. That's a conversation that we need to be honest about.
It does.
Size does matter. The money, we can
So-
have our own money, but if that dick ain't popping the way that you
We
was
can't put
talking,
it down on ourselves.
yeah,
We can't. That's not something we can do. Okay. So let me see here. Actually, the last question that we were going to ask. Oh, I just got a question in. Actually, I'll do this one instead. Read that off for us. That top question.
Okay. It says, what should I do if I'm falling in love with my side nigga?
Cut him off. Cut him off.
Are you in love with your main nigga?
If you're not in love with your main nigga, figure out why if those things cannot be changed and your side nigga has more qualities than your main nigga, stop fucking with your side nigga for a little bit so you can end your relationship because you need to stop cheating.
That's a conversation for
If you're falling in if you're falling in love with your side nigga, either cut him off or get with him. Don't keep stringing along because you're going to catch feelings for both of those people, and then it's going to be unfair for whoever you're dealing with.
Let me explain something to you. I've been in that situation before. Not a side nigga though, but talking to two niggas at the same time. Do not, and I repeat, do not do it. Because you'll find yourself in a downward spiral.
And a pickle.
You'll sit there and you'll be like, well, I like this dude because of this quality, and then I like this dude because of this quality, and I can't pick, and da-da-da-da-da. Eventually,
you're going to have to.
Either you make that choice or that choice is going to be made for you.
They will, because niggas pick up on the sign when it's somebody else involved because they can tell. You don't think they pay attention, but they are paying attention. So you need to pick. If you're falling, if it's almost there to the point where you think that, you know, your side nigga might be the one, pick and do it fast before, you know, you get stuck in the predicament.
Figure it out before they find out about each other.
Exactly. And then, you know, dead one of the situations fast so it don't look like you crossed over because you already in bad water because you fucking with your side nigga and you got a main nigga. Don't do that. Cheating is bad. Don't cheat. It's bad. But since you are already in that predicament, you know.
And while y'all here, like, share, and comment.
Make sure y'all do all that. Make sure y'all like, share, and comment. This is the first episode of a Brick House. You know, we really
and it definitely won't be the last.
It won't be the last. You know, we'll be back here again giving y'all all. So make sure y'all text that number. Again, that number is 816-622-2256. Again, that's 816-622-2256. We definitely appreciate y'all getting on Popular Ignorance every Ignorant Friday. We always here. Make sure y'all comment on those Talk to Us Tuesdays. And, you know, we out of here. Chill. Wait.
We still live.
It's fine.
Very active in the comments. Man, sit down. Period.
Who?
D-Lo and Martell. What was that energy when y'all was in here?
Okay.
It's funny how dudes be in the comments talking all this smack but won't come in here and say nothing. But it's okay.
It's cool. We finna come out there and press some shit.
Because, look, I get active in person, not in these comments. Period.
I get active, little mama.
Period,
Are we
poof.
still on live? We should get off.
I'm weak.
Oh.
And he's about to get ready to play a commercial, so that's why we're prolonging this.
Matter of fact, since we still on here, I know you seen that thing about that about mothers thinking it's okay to smoke weed while they're pregnant. Now, you as a working in the healthcare field, what do you have to say about that?
Actually, to be honest, I am totally against people smoking at all during pregnancy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But with weed being in a plant and a natural herb that's grown from the ground, it actually doesn't have no effect on the child. Now, if it's tobacco,
Says who? Because
okay, like I've talked to nurses and stuff. It's not good to smoke like all the time, but by it being a plant and it like a substance that came and grew from the ground, it doesn't have a really big effect or impact on the way on you as it was if you smoke tobacco, because tobacco is not natural. Or
tobacco it grows like that.
But that one is more harmful.
What about shrooms?
You get side effects from that.
Shrooms grow like that. They give you different side effects.
Yeah.
Can pregnant women eat shrooms?
Some,
it's a natural plant, and you're eating it. You're not even smoking it.
But every pregnant woman is different, though.
I think there's no reason that you should be smoking weed while you're pregnant. I feel like as a mother, you're preparing your baby to come out. Again, this is the same thing as with, dating. The pregnant
They
women,
ask them where you at.
pregnant women
I
having
said,
pregnant,
they ask
pregnant
where you
women
at.
having sex. It's like one of those things. I am now a mother. I need to stop doing these things.
Yeah.
And I understand nausea comes with it. Nausea comes with every pregnant woman. But pregnant women back in the 90s wasn't smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? They were taking the proper medications for that had no harmful effects on their baby. I understand that. You got to find what works for you as being pregnant, because you are pregnant for 9 months. But weed, because because of the way that it is consumed, and that the effects that it has on a person, what effects do you think that will have on your child? If you say none, you're that's being. I feel like if you say absolutely none, that's unfair.
I think it depends on how much you smoke.
Not, it's naive. Yeah, it's naive.
I think it just depends on how much you smoked during your pregnancy.
Yeah, some people smoke cigarettes and their babies come out fine, but
Yeah.
you really want to take that chance.
Do you want to take that chance? It's like, yes, you can drink a glass. You can have like a cup of wine, but if
I
you
think
drink
it's once a week or once a day.
right, there's a moderation in which you're supposed to do it. Or say you don't have a cup your entire pregnancy, but at 6 months you're like, all right, I'll just have a bottle.
Well, the biggest concern is that this is the baby's developmental stage.
Exactly.
Develop, so
Exactly.
might have a totally different effect on the baby.
And your baby doesn't know not to be addicted to this, whatever you're. If you're smoking weed every single day of your pregnancy, and your baby is getting that every single day, and then you're, say you stop smoking weed when you're done being pregnant because you're no longer nauseous, so your baby is trying to eat off of you and doesn't want what you have out of you because you no longer have that in your system. Mm-hmm. So your baby is now addicted to the drug that you were once on. Just because you are not addicted to it doesn't mean your child won't be addicted to it.
I think it depends, because some people be eating certain things while they're pregnant, and then their kid tend to not like it once they get old. Like,
True.
once they get out. I think it just really depends on the person and the pregnancy.
All right, cool. We are about to get into a commercial for one of our sponsors, so y'all just wait on that, and it'll be up on your screen here shortly.
Yeah. Let me see if they still active in these comments.
Talking stuff per usual.
But ain't nobody gonna box. That's crazy.
Weezy out of here.
I know my purpose. European card came with curtains. I have a daughter, I'm buying a baby Birkin. Fuck the good and got our legs hurting. Find a way, baby, got them M's early. Southside nigga from the dirty. Paranoid, I keep a loaded 30. To kill the fam so we don't gotta worry. Young gonna wanna jump in head first. From the streets and finally found my worth. Killed that nigga, left on dead dirt. Took his body, now the Cooper hearse. 250 in his man purse. Look like diamonds dripping off my damn shirt. I got bitches travel on the Amherst. I done came a long way from the Buckhurst. It's so hard to get trust because love hurt. Shit don't come easy, nigga, it's hard work. Baby riding shotgun like a Mossberg. She start sucking it, won't let me paw first. She made me bust a nut, that's a starburst. Ride her in on the city, the Dodger. Bitch got ass and titties like Miss Parker. But this Bentley used to be the martyr.